Oh my god.
Why?
Why would you do such a thing?
It's because it's my job. I have to. Contractually obligated.
Yeah.
Contractually obligated to myself. Hi, bud.
A bun.
Hi, buddy.
Hello.
You heard of James, and you also heard of Furos.
You heard of nothing.
Where?
Nothing. You're not nothing, James.
Right.
Do something to me.
Oh.
Tell him, bud. Tell him, bud. I know you want to.
So I guess I'm doing doppelganger runs today.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna copy the deprived. Oh, this will be fun.
Ew.
Oh, it's yesterday all over again.
Oh, Lee, so we're not commentating in the past. Can you do the thing?
Oh yeah, I suppose that's a thing.
If you would, please. Thank you, sir.
Oh my gosh. Watch stream.
Push the button.
The button.
The button.
All right, let's see if I can remember how to play this game. It's been so long.
I know, right?
Pointy end, other guy usually.
Yes. Sticking with the pointy end.
So
Looks like you have a club, which
so
doesn't
I-
have a pointy end.
So I get +2 proficiency while not wearing
Oh,
body
man.
armor, helmet, and boots with the depraved. So
Wow.
it's
Guess we're going street, Matt.
Let's see. Ultra Child is got a cold and has been miserable for days,
Fortunate.
but she's doing better.
well, of
That's
course
good.
she's cold. It's winter.
No, it's Georgia doesn't know what winter is.
That's a fair point.
It's 10 a.m. and it's already in the 60s. I'm not okay with this.
Tomorrow it's gonna hit like about 60 here. Less than
Yeah,
a week
it's-
ago
it's-
it was -10.
Can
It's
I have some?
It's already done that here.
Check this out.
One bomb.
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
One bomb to rule the.
Shields you can have.
Yeah, it's just body armor, helmet, and boots. So I could shield.
Weapon and shield you can have, or two-handed weapon, obviously.
Now I already have a shield that gives me an armor, but breaks upon taking damage. So I think I just hold this in my back pocket for when that shield inevitably breaks.
Just hold on to it. What's up, Arjuin?
How's it going,
Yeah.
Argon?
Let me see if I can find out what is the current temperature. Currently, it is 62 and cloudy.
62.
Yes, baby is doing okay. For having a cold, she's doing better. She's just very wet.
Okay.
Nope. I'm out.
Drool and
That-
snot.
Those were words that James just used.
Yeah, don't take that out of context. It's a baby.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Baby with a cold.
Oh, it's
Boogers
the bear.
drool.
Oh, but
It's
I can't wear his hat.
That's true. You can't.
Do I even bother disturbing his sleep if I can't wear his hat?
Let him.
I mean, you could
sleep.
sell. You
can't
could
wear
sell
it.
his hat.
Or you could do that. Yeah, sure. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
sell it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Poke the bear.
Poke the bear.
Brrrg.
Or assert all dominance, kill him, and leave his hat on the floor.
Oh,
Oh, bun.
what a power move.
81. Nah.
Seffy Doodle.
No, don't put it
Over
on.
there.
I don't want to put it on. I just want to carry it.
Well, so does the proficiency affect you retroactively? Or is it like when you gain a stat, you gain the full proficiency stuff?
It's not stats that is
It's a real-time
proficiency.
modification to your current stats.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's how well weapons scale with said stats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
this club is normally not an A scaling club. I'll put it that way.
I mean,
Hey.
you don't know. What's up, Avers?
How's it going, Avarice and Selfie Doodles?
No panic dance yet, bun. But
Do I want to just go max power and no crit? Do I want to do some shocks? We definitely don't take arcane potency. That is,
Aw, what?
I mean, you know,
that is
come
not
on.
how we're living our life.
Aw.
I mean, static blows is never bad.
Yeah.
Also, James, when you said Panic Dance, I thought about it for just a second. I was like, oh wait, I remember somebody mentioning something about a certain game that's going to be released, supposedly released later this year, and it's one that you've been looking forward to for a very, very long time.
Which one? There are so. Who watched that dang Nintendo Direct that felt like it was a love letter to James? What the heck?
Oh my.
I mean, the one that I'm alluding to is one that may be a choir singing something that's very smooth.
Also,
Silk
Was there Silk Song? A Silk Song date?
I heard somebody say something about Silk Song being released later this year.
well, I mean, supposedly, but there certainly wasn't anything on there. Someone was saying, like, they hope they saw something about Silk Song, and I posted a GIF that's just like, you poor thing. Offhand or magic weapon? I guess I'll look at the magic weapon.
Yeah, supposedly we've been told it's coming out 2023, but I just don't trust it at this point.
I believe it when I see it.
Exactly.
Believe in nothing.
I mean, I'm still waiting on Hammerwatch 2 that was announced 4 years ago.
Dude, I'll be right there with you once it's released.
Yeah, Sephi, I believe that club is normally B scaling, but he's got +2 proficiency.
No, it's normally C scaling.
Normally C, I would think.
Normally
But
C.
I have 2 levels because I'm the deprived version. I'm the doppelganger deprived.
Yeah, but your club's currently showing A star, right? Wouldn't that be 3 levels?
No, because it goes to the star says it's modified.
Oh, gotcha.
Because after A is S, and then S plus, and then S plus plus, and then S plus plus plus.
Gotcha.
Etc., etc., etc.
Slither wand.
Not Clutch Gaming.
Not Clutch Gaming.
Let's do it.
How's it going?
Well, welcome.
I am also not clutch and gaming.
You
I mean,
are usually far more clutch than you give yourself credit for.
I have seen you do some pretty clutch things, usually whenever you're fighting James in rounds.
With like pearls and stuff. And wait, hold on.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, I'm the one in Georgia.
That's fair. As long as it's not the vapors.
The vapors.
But no, as far as that Nintendo Direct is concerned, high and mighty on my list is, oh my dear God, a second Fantasy Life?
Oh dear.
Bunny was also very, very on the Fantasy Life, I remember.
I loved Fantasy Life. I know the bare minimum, me and Scott played the crap out of it. I was pretty sure that most of our group did.
I did not.
Oh, Fantasy Life was so good.
Legendary Arc Staff.
There's Bun telling us that everybody here is great and possum.
Great and possum.
I feel like I'm more like, I don't know, roadkill rather than possum.
Oh. I've seen your channel. You're growing very quickly.
I mean,
That
yes, but also at the same time, I have like several other communities that I've sort of been drawing people from, so...
That's fine.
It's called networking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you say that as if no one else does that.
It's true.
We all bring people with us when we go places. What the hell?
Exactly.
And over the weekend, Furos gave me my first like actual. I think I already mentioned this. He gave me my first actual raid.
Zeratan, thank you for the 11 months.
Ooh, sir,
Thank you
not
very
gonna be
much.
shocked.
Look, putting on the helmet is important.
No,
Hopefully Bone Needle doesn't suffer a fate because he doesn't wear his helmet currently.
You said putting on the helmet is... I looked away because I'm grabbing a video game trailer, and you said putting on a helmet's important, and I was like, no, you can't do that. You're the depraved.
The streams are crossing.
I'm really torn between money and pear.
Are you wanting to go more into the deck stuff?
I'm not committed to any real weapon yet. This weapon that I have right now is good.
Money for sure.
Okay.
You get you got +2 proficiency. You get all the stats, and look for a weapon that uses everything.
Oh, that would be the dream.
The legendary sword.
So you're saying, I just turned down a stat there, but from now on, you're saying just get every stat,
Get stats. Get
Because-
swole.
Because there's a chance I can find a triple scaling weapon and just go nuts.
Get your arms swole. Get your legs swole. Get your brain swole.
All right.
That last one's a medical condition. Seek help.
Yeah, probably. Oh, this giant blue head. Yeah, Fantasy Life for the uninitiated is rather cutesy in its art style, but it's like a top-down RPG, almost like a Zelda style. But you've got like 12 different classes that you can play as, and you kind of just jumping back and forth between them, kind of like Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, you got math and history and science.
Yeah.
All the classes. Oh, well, now my accessory is like, you should get a gun. I don't have that yet.
Also, hi Fluffles, bye Fluffles.
I'm by Fluffles.
Bye bye.
Yeah, Fluffles, hi, bye. Things
Enjoy the arsoning. No, we came prepared. He's got a bug zapper.
Yes.
See, now, Euros, if you think about it, both Lee and Scott would absolutely love Grounded.
I mean, Scott was in watching the other day, and
he was. I'm so proud of him.
He thought that it's like maybe in that context he'd be okay with it.
Yeah.
Besides, like we've become proficient at butchering wolf spiders, so life is fine.
It's true. We have.
This keeps on giving me stuff I don't really care about, but I don't want to waste all of my rerolls right now.
Steffi, FF14 does get complicated eventually, but honestly, at least in my experience, it eases you into the different mechanics very, very well.
Yes.
Just don't start with the monk.
Don't start with a monk.
Don't start with monk.
Stacks.
Don't start with monk. Like, if you were going to start with anything, like paladin is a safe way to go. Although admittedly, going with tank is like you have quite a bit of responsibility as a tank. If you're gonna start, I guess if you're gonna start with anything, thief is probably a good way to go. And what else? Shoot, I can't remember.
Lancer's good.
Lancer, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Dragoon would be a good one to do as well.
And honestly, I will forever sing the praises of the Arcanist.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, you want to try getting into
Summoner.
spellcasting? Get into spellcasting that also gives you a small tank that
Yes.
you can just rely on.
Summoner
is a really fun and really powerful DPS class.
I cast HE Shell. I was like, what? How does that work?
Yeah, sure. Also, it may seem scary, but I will forever say that the Final Fantasy XIV community is like, they're very nice and they are very supportive as well. Like, it's probably the least toxic MMO you could ever find anywhere.
If you're a player who's been around a while and you see someone with that little green sprout on their head, you treat them like the small child and you help them learn the game so the community can grow better.
In fact, you will probably be mobbed by people that have crowns on their names, and they will help you out. And whenever they do, if you do stuff with them, do anything with them, do dungeons or whatever with them, you get double XP.
And they just want to love you and squeeze you and call you George.
Yeah.
Do I max out this staff and just keep using the staff? The staff's been doing well. It's already well
staff's
enchanted.
been okay.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be good for clear for quite a while anyway.
Yeah. And then
I tried Guild Wars 2, but it got to a point where the auto scaling for the leveling and whatnot got on my nerves, and I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I understand why they did.
How dare they present you with a challenge?
I understand why they did it. I'm just like, it's not my thing.
I enjoyed Guild Wars 1 enough, but not enough to invest in the second one.
Fair.
I live for the Warcraft PvP, baby.
Speaking of PvP, I recently discovered one of the a fantastic little patch note from early Final Fantasy XIV, where it's like all PvP will happen in the Wolf's Den circle. Developers note: the circle is a square.
So
And you look at the
wrestling,
arena,
it's a
it's a
square
big
circle.
square.
And it's
Exactly.
Kathy Griffin. Wait.
Yeah.
A squircle?
Freaking hearts.
That reminds me of the Manderville Gold Saucer.
wow.
And
I've already used my revive. That's a real good sign. I'm down to 1 heart.
That's a great sign.
it's fine. In Final Fantasy XIV, where they have one area just called the round square.
Yes.
All these squares make a circle. All
And-
these squares
and-
make a circle. All these
and
squares make a
don't-
circle.
There are 4 lights.
And if you wander around in the round the round square, you'll eventually find NPCs talking like, "Why do they call it a round square if it's round?"
Yeah, just
Mr. Popo.
more decks, I suppose. All stats. Stats are good.
Sure.
I have 1 hit point. 1 hit point in a dream.
You have a dream?
Well, I have 1 hit point anyway.
He just wants to see the floating lanterns gleam.
Hey, did you all notice that you're up to 15,000 subs on YouTube now?
I did.
Congratulations.
I'm excited.
Some grab your raisins.
Congratulations.
Now, if we can double that.
Okay, now what?
Do we gamble?
Yes. Live it up. This is a practice run.
Let's play. Oh,
You're welcome.
I think that's pretty good.
He's like, we should play again. No, I'm
Let's
good.
play again. Like, nah, I'm good. One and done.
A royal armor.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, not clutch. I am.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh boy. This is.
I am a Disney.
Misfit sword.
Vulnerability. I do like that. I've never seen that one before.
I mean,
And you're invulnerable half the time. Every 10 seconds, go
Yeah.
invuln for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
considering that you have 1 hit point and no revive.
I know Bunny wants me to take this one for reasons.
Of course.
But we have that brand new weapon that no one's seen before.
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, Dex started as my weakest stat, and it became my highest stat because it just gave me nothing but pairs.
Yeah, I think we find out.
Go for
I'll take the frostbite next time, Bunny. But this is a weapon no one's ever seen before, including me.
Nobody's ever seen it. Oh wait, no, I saw it last time.
We'll look for a frostbane, a frost run.
A front?
Yeah.
And now it's got increased base damage. And
Oh man, that's fierce.
my,
Look at your bubble.
yeah, my bubble
Whee!
just comes and goes.
Huh.
That's kind of neat.
All right. I wonder if you could open a blood chest with that on. Like, don't test it, because
Yeah,
it'll kill you.
Yeah.
Just for future thoughts.
Still working on future science. Oh boy. That sword seems pretty okay.
Damage seems decent.
And it's one-handed, so that means I'm using my shield, which is nice.
Hey.
Do I want to preemptively get some curse reduction?
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hold on to one of them. I guess you have the slate the slots for it.
Just like my bubble, just.
Hey, to you.
I'll grab it so that way next time I see a cursed shrine, let's go.
Hi.
Actually, I think I have a buddy.
How's it going, JD Puppy?
Lady Puppy!
Wait, no, it's not a buddy. Never mind.
That's-
I
what
can
is it?
get exactly 1 drink,
Exactly.
and that is the limit of my
that
abilities.
is it. Oh, JD Puppy's immediately lurking like a gherkin.
Work time. Oh, look, another purging stone.
Ooh, a buckler that gives you another heart.
Oh, and these all cost souls, which I'm perfectly happy.
Oh yeah. How about that?
The buckler gives another heart, but my current thing prevents a hit. I think it'd normally be every room, but I think it's every floor just
Oh, you
because
got the thing on.
I got the thing on. And the
If it was
bunker's not
every
very-
room, no question.
I'm definitely taking the 2 keys.
Oh yeah.
100%.
And Arjuin is now lurking like a gherkin. Also, hello, Mr. Lie.
So many gherkins.
So many gherkins, and they're all be lurking. I think I'll save the... Not even the souls, just the inventory space.
Sure.
That's fair. Need a pawn shop, man.
Yeah.
So never
Aha!
won't show up.
As soon as I got the shield, I purposely just ran into him. It's like, you can't hurt me.
It's like the one time you're gonna get actual use out of that.
Oh, that heart container is...
Yeah, that heart
It's
container.
pretty good.
That over... Like, nah, clearly you want the souls, right?
Clearly.
Right.
Oh,
What's this thing on? Oh boy. Oh god! Wow. How'd that go
Got mad
again?
with power. Can only end in tears.
That's, you, I think you're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight here, sir.
No, he was a vampire.
That's,
Da, 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 da.
yeah.
He was at the drain.
I do sincerely believe that I am not mature enough for this weapon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously.
Hubris is going to kill you.
Also, how's it going on, Buck?
Until it does, it's gonna be funny.
Okay.
Until it does, it's just gonna be him going over and over and over.
You say it like it's a bad thing.
Almost
I
sound
mean,
like a bad 70s game show buzzer.
Technically not, but I mean,
Excuse me. There's no such thing as a bad 70s game show.
No, bad buzzer. Didn't say the game show was bad.
My statement stands.
I mean, to me, I don't know. Maybe I heard you wrong. To me, it sounded like a bad '70s game show buzzer.
Yeah, but
So that's sort of lumped in the game show being bad as well. At least that's the way that.
Well, you take it wrong, sir.
Aw. Take it back.
money.
Ta-da.
Oh. Oh wow, they've come in pairs.
Oh, hello.
Oh gee. Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
I think we have some bandage to happen here.
Yep.
Furos is already on the.
All right then.
It's like whack-a-mole.
I've never seen them come out in droves like that.
board. I was about to click. I was about to click mod view, and then I was like, "Well, no, Furos is already on the case here."
When I saw the third one pop up, my immediate instinct was to go for shield mode, and I hadn't actually okayed for my mod view yet. I was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Ah, fuck it, I'll just ban them all.
Rude. They did end somewhat quickly, but then again, it's like that's never happened. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Bonkety bonk bonk, bonkety bonk bonk. Look at Marty go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bats.
One of my old bosses was named Marty. Look at Marty go. No pain, no gain, considering my current situation. Probably wouldn't be awful.
Hate that. Yeah.
It's like, I'd love to grab just agility, but, defying death. I think I like.
Where is up?
Yeah, I'll look in the shop, why not? Armor I can't use. Chocolate I
Oh,
can.
pawn shop though.
Yeah. And, yeah, I think I'll, actually, it's plus intelligence minus 1
Nice
dex,
dex.
but I'm not using the intelligence yet.
Yeah, it's not worth.
Yeah.
It's no.
So hold out for like a payday or something.
And yes, I do have to create a hammer emote. I said it before. It's something that needs to happen at some point.
Am I the only one? Am I the only one that caught that candy bar joke from Heroes just now?
What? I love paydays. My favorite candy bar.
I love paydays. Have you tried the chocolate paydays?
No, because get the chocolate the fuck out of my payday.
Oh, come on, man. It's good. It's like a friggin' baby Ruth.
I might keep the staff and start using it just for room clears, because I think it's probably better for room clearing than the sword.
It is legendary.
Let me just, flop back and forth. Giggity.
Oh my.
Yep. I'm gonna grab some more bombs. Yeah, because with this thing, I can just kind of do that.
Full Palpatine.
The room just solves itself.
Set it and forget it.
Thank you, Rumpapeel.
I'm about the right age.
Oh dear. Kaboom.
And I can never pull off being Jack LaLanne, so Palpatine it is.
How do you feel about rotisserie chicken?
Yum.
Shit's tasty. I do lots of fun things with it. Let's go.
Just set it and forget it.
Oh, this guy almost shot a missile right into my face. Oh, it got blocked. It's fine.
It's fine.
The once
There's
per
your
floor.
one for the floor.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll have a new floor in a second.
One tequila,
Suppress.
2 tequila, 3 tequila floor.
Defied.
5 tequila, 6 tequila, 7 tequila more.
Tequila. The only thing that I remember for that song is from The Sandlot. One of the best movies of all time. If anybody in chat hasn't seen it, look it up.
Is ever.
Deal 10% increased damage per curse on you.
Zeffy Yum Num.
So now I'm going to be judicious about what curses I potentially get rid of. How's it going, Zeffy?
Like, if they don't suck, they get to hang out. The curse is you dirty.
For a brief moment, I thought you were talking about the people in chat. I was like, "Excuse you?"
I mean, to be fair, still accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? True, very true. Because those bots, they suck, so they can't hang.
More hit points.
And just in general, just try not to be a sucky person. That's all.
Zeffy Omnom just said something very interesting there.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely saw.
I wasn't watching the direct, and
Don't
then
worry, the 11 billion DMs.
yeah, I got so many messages from different people like, Lee, are you looking at the thing? And I was like, I'm not looking at the thing. What's going on?
HD Remastered Ghost Trick. Let's go.
Trick.
I misspelled the F word because I was trying to type so fast.
I mean, to be fair, flatulence is hard to do when you're quick.
Exactly.
Wow.
Wait.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
He'll like this one better. There you go.
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
I think I'll heal my half a heart.
And Bunny scream on the Discord.
Yes.
Joe and I were technically doing a watch along of the thing, and that came on, and he and I were both like, "Holy shit!"
It's like, let's fucking.
I want there to be a sequel that's just missile.
Yes.
Ghost
poor
missile, or
Cecil.
missile trick.
Look, Cecil had his time.
I mean,
But
it's,
every dog has his day. It's Missile's turn.
It's true.
Yes.
It's
Missile
very
had
true.
his day. Like they,
needs a
if
longer
you played
day.
till the end of it,
Needs a
he
longer
had the longest day.
I mean,
His
you know,
day was longer than anyone else's day.
So
It's true. It's true, but also I want to know how the hell does a dog who's dead get older?
Look, Missile is a interplanetary being at this point because Missile also showed up as a different dog.
He's become a force of nature. It's fine.
In one of the
Ooh, this is a tough
God
one.
brain stopped.
Oh, that's a lollipop.
Also,
Ooh, lolly, lolly, lolly.
this accessory is better than what I currently have, considering I'm not cursed.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Phoenix Wright. There we go. Took me that long.
Yes. So the
Phoenix Wright.
curse shrine or lollipop. The lollipop, the int is good for when I'm using this staff for clearing, but it's not good for boss fights.
Where's your int at right now?
8, so it would bring it up to 10. Well, it'd bring it up to 11.
We should probably crank it to 11. Has Spinal Tap taught us anything?
I was about to say.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Look, there'll be more shrines.
I mean, you are actively using something that is int-based, so
Well,
it's just
for
it can't be
room
nothing but
flare.
good for you. Oh yeah.
But when I'm using a boss, I switch to a different weapon that is not int-based.
Man, I'm trying to help here, okay?
Look, and this way you get a consolation stake. It's cool.
Ow.
Yes, he was the mascot dog of Gumshoe's Police Precinct.
Sure was. I think this is a reroll.
Yeah.
I guess Rampage?
Yeah, Rampage is always just
bad.
Muddy.
More money.
Just find a frostbite. Look, it'd be good.
Hi, Phoenix. Phoenix, you were close. That's not Scott.
Hey, Phoenix.
I mean, I'm Dollar General Scott. That kind of counts.
Hey, look.
It's still bad.
Stuff I don't want.
It still baffles me that people think that I sound like Furos. I'm like, how?
Phoenix had you in there.
I mean, true. But then Phoenix has also been hanging out on my channel, so he kind of has my voice down now.
Man, I love when you have the bubble and you just walk through
Yeah,
things
'cause
like, I don't care.
I don't care no more.
I'm just waiting for that to get you killed.
Oh, it will.
It'll wear off just in the wrong moment.
It's only a matter of time. You are tempting fate, sir.
No, I know when to back out.
I mean, he also has three death defies per floor, so.
It's like, I feel I've been timing it pretty well.
I mean, technically, you haven't received any damage, so yes, you did. Well played, sir.
Hey, look.
Choose to sell.
Choose to sell one day. Hold on. Oh, I didn't wait long enough. Okay, it times in then too.
Oh, it's okay, Archwood. Look, one of these days you'll be hanging out with us on my channel, and you will definitely be able to get
come on!
me and Furos like correctly separated.
It didn't kill you, but that is exactly what we were expecting.
Yeah.
Got him hit.
Look, at this point on the whole voice front, I just feel sorry for Primer. He's become not Furos and not James.
I mean, I guess at least I have the advantages that I'm like not someone.
I think. Do that. Because that is of lower quality than that. So yeah, I think that's fine.
I have been given a bag of chocolate chips that are clearly meant for like baking cookies. There will be no baking of cookies.
Uh-oh.
Doing it right.
The cookies shan't be baked.
The cookies will never happen. Or they'll just be sugar cookies.
poured them into a red Solo cup, and I'm just gonna drink it.
Living the American dream.
That's right.
I feel like this is one of those cases where the first step is admitting you have the problem.
Oh no, I don't have a problem. I had a problem. Now I have chocolate.
Yeah, but then the chocolate will eventually be gone, and then you'll have a big problem.
Well, yeah.
Curse.
I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I get drunk, I fall down, no problem.
Look, the liquid always goes right into my mouth. That's not a problem. That's as designed.
All right.
Just make sure that you're wearing your t-shirt.
Minus
that
one
says
bomb
if you
found for movement speed. I could get rid of this curse, but do I want to?
I don't know.
Well, you're on floor 7. You have 4 bombs. You're doing pretty
Yeah,
well.
minus one bomb found is not that bad.
Oh boy.
And considering the game just doesn't want to throw you secret rooms.
Yeah. But I do have to use it to not get hurt to get this candy.
Jimmy Frost, Vapor, and Leonardo.
No! Stop it!
Look, I can't. You must be really sensitive to that because I can't do that anywhere near as good as Firos does.
Still hate it.
What seems to be the problem?
No! Stop it! I'll just talk over it.
Okay, we shouldn't torment him too much with the Firos.
Leonardo.
No!
You can't stop the signal.
Somehow I'm getting like Tailspin Shere Khan vibes.
Bunny, why are you getting mad at me? This was Avarice's doing.
Yeah, Flame Viper. Totally. What? Hold on. What?
Oh, good job. Bun noticed before any of us. There's a thing in the bottom right.
I was going to tell him when he was done.
Depending
Were you?
on... Also, I kept this curse specifically for this. Is 10% damage better than 50% shock effect?
They're not living long enough. I think the curse actually will be better here.
You're me.
And I mean, the other piece of that is that extra shock effect is useless against bosses, right?
Well,
Also that.
Wow.
There's 1,000 more purging stones, and I don't think they stack. Well, you know what? Just
all
Oh,
right.
God. All right.
we're
See, now
we're
that the whole
going
Jimmy
in.
Three Fist / Jersey Queen thing is a thing. I'm actually a bit sad that you missed the Wasteland 3 playthrough, Bob and I did.
Oh yeah.
All the Joey Bag of Donuts jokes.
Oh God. Also, Jersey Queen. That just makes me happy.
Jersey Queen.
Young and sweet, only like 30.
3017.
Yeah.
I'd actually
Harumph.
probably say like mid to late 40s is kind of the vibe I got.
Oh my God.
Well, who is this there Mario?
Mario.
Hey, Dodo.
Dodo. Get over here and help me entertain Mario.
Oh, my.
Wink.
No. No wink. Bad wink.
Bad wink. It's like a bad touch. If y'all don't know what the heck we're on about, please go to their channel and watch their Mario RPG playthrough, for the love of God.
Speaking of Mario RPG playthroughs, now I can play frickin' Mario & Luigi Superstar on my Switch. I'm telling you, man, this Nintendo Direct was just super good for James.
Super good.
There's so many good games on there.
Get out of here, you
Plus,
dang
we've
bird.
we've got a release date for
This game is like you
the
don't
Armored
like
Core.
curses, right? The curse is bad. Curse bad. I don't need it.
Well, then leave it.
Etrian Odyssey. Yeah, I've heard good things about Etrian Odyssey, but I have not personally played them.
likewise, and I don't even want to play Etrian Odyssey, even though it looks cool. I want to play the Persona crossover variants, Persona Q and Persona Q2, and I haven't gotten around to playing those either.
I didn't know those were crossovers.
Yep. Well,
Oh, and since we were on the topic, James, I'll just put this here for later.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy. Oh jeez.
It's a thing.
Oh, no.
Oh yes.
oh yeah.
For those of you that are confused, James tends to love randomizers.
Yeah, I do.
There's a Super Mario RPG randomizer that turns it into open world.
Yes. Yes.
I may have just sent him a link.
Yes.
I do want to do more randomizers.
I did. I don't know if you ever looked into it, but I remember I let you know about the randomizer that randomizes what Mario game you're playing at random intervals.
Oh
Yes.
God.
What?
Wow.
It cycles through Mario 1, 2, 3, and maybe even World. And
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
anywhere between like 5 seconds and 60 seconds, it will randomly switch to a different one where it will put you back to wherever you were before. So if you're jumping like over a gap and it switches off, whenever it randomly switches back to that game,
You're still over that gap.
you better act quick.
Oh man, it sounds cool, but it also sounds horrifying at the same time.
Also, I hate all of these.
Well, you can't reroll, so pick whichever one sucks
Look,
the list.
I'm just going to say, Lee, that adrenaline is one of those things where you hope to not use it, but you're going to use it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't mean that as a negative thing. Like, it's
You
just,
hope to not suck, but you're gonna suck. No, I'm kidding.
Instead of
it's one of those things where,
that dex would send me to 10. I was like, I need to start searching for fancy weapons to try to get a triple scalar.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've already taken damage.
Good start.
Okay.
I will say, Bun, just in general, I enjoy randomizers as, like, particularly on games that I know very, very well. So, like, as cool as that Mario RPG randomizer is, I will probably hold off until I play Mario RPG again. Because the time we did it on the channel was the first time I'd ever actually played it.
No, I can't have armor.
Aw. Why does this music remind me of Jackal? It has kind of a Jackal vibe to it. That is.
Use all my keys to get to meat. Meat is the key to my success.
Meat is apparently the key to a lot of things.
Pawn shop.
Oh.
I have nothing to pawn.
Aw.
Well,
You know, I'll go through it anyway, just to take a look at all the gear. Look at all this gear. All right.
Random magic weapon.
that's a succubus. Pew, pew, pew.
Is the battery charge icon for those big AoEs new?
No. It's a certain type of AoE that's got
Gotcha.
going on.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's because it's like an electrical discharge.
Yeah. Oh, I've been cursed.
Uh-oh.
You have anti-curses.
I sure do.
I mean, at this point, do you just take the one more hit to trigger your Death Defy and get a heal out of it?
Hey, he's gonna get a heal anyways, right?
I'm very cursed. Disintegration Scepter.
That, if I'm not mistaken, I think it just fires like a laser beam.
I believe so. That said, what are
Don't
my
know.
curses?
Don't know how often it is. Don't know the range of it, but I'm pretty sure it does a laser
Enemy
beam.
health and other thing. But I gave up my curse ring, so I have to just get rid of these curses.
Yeah, probably worth it.
But that's fine. Grab this and yeah, this
Oh,
is
see you, Seffi.
just a
The
beam.
Schwartz.
How's it going, Seffy? Or goodbye, Seffy. How's it going? And goodbye, Seffy.
Hello, goodbye.
How's it bye?
Bunny, did I eat breakfast today? I did, because I knew that you would ask. I had some strawberries.
Good boy. Who's a good boy?
Strawberry. Who's a good Nesglict? Too soon? Sorry.
I will try this beam to see how well it is, because it scales off of 2 different stats, which is better than 1, and it allows me to use the shield.
Well, if memory serves, the disintegration effect actually is pretty strong.
We'll find out.
And your stats are kind of even right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I'm not sold.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sold either. Oh dear. Get the electricity, quick!
Alright then.
Who's a good breed? Oh, Max Raven. Max Raven, Max Raven.
Bombable red side.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. The wind is howling here.
Oh, the old knob twiddler.
Uh,
Ah, jeez.
yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Deals a plus 1,000 bonus damage.
Whee!
Take it easy, Evers.
See Evers.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. It's a
Wrong one.
7. I found it.
Seven.
7-7!
Damn it, Scott.
One more and Cloud can go nuts.
It's
Wow.
Alright, Armory. Dark Wizard Staff. Ooh, that's double S+. plus.
Doc.
That's the Holy Ball.
That is
double
double S+.
regular S. And then Naginata, which is an S and S++.
Naginata. Wow. That sounds cool.
2 of these are two-handed. This is the only not two-handed. And inflicts Judgment, which I believe is every 3rd hit does double damage.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dark Wizard Staff, I think, is just the better version of the staff that I'm
I
using
think
right
you're
now.
right, and that scaling is very, very tasty.
So, yeah, just put down my Twiddler. Yeah, it's not quite the same, but you know.
But that's good.
Are you motivated? Oh, I'm motivated. Just like Virgil.
And Lavitz. Wait.
Too soon.
And I don't. I'm $1 short of putting an upgrade on this Dark Wizard Staff.
Womp womp.
So I guess
Every corpse
So
on Mount
money?
Everest is once a highly motivated individual.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
And they are quite high.
Is there still someone else? Where?
Who are you? Where are you?
I should probably heal.
7 is a good number because I was born on the 7th of the month. That's a
There's
no.
no heal in here.
I mean, those are red heals.
Reaper's Toll. It's fancy.
That is also 2 more S pluses.
I remember that being a good weapon.
I remember it costing 1 more gold than I have.
I remember it being a bad weapon.
But I do have this golden die where I can just be like, let's look again. Oh, a triple machine gun. Oh, a wind hammer. I got rid of my reload thing. Grants tailwind on hit, 50% chance to attack twice is always fun. It's already a +3, which is nice.
What was your accessory again?
Increased shock effect.
Because honestly, just extra attack speed might not be bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jade Bracelet, I think I like.
So your weapons aren't bad.
So I have a big brain thought here.
Oh man.
You get 3 death defies per floor.
Yeah.
There's a blood chest there.
Oh dear.
You give it the heart to trigger to get a full heal and basically a free blood chest.
Oh, and if you're going to do that, you could test this whether or not the sword could protect you from that.
Oh, that's also good.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
If you're going to test it.
Sciency.
Oh boy.
It's dangerous science.
Oh boy.
You know it's bad for you when James and I are on the same shoulder.
Oh boy. And I'm just on to, like, I'm not in his shoulder at all. I'm just on to the side, just like, is this really gonna happen? Is this really gonna happen?
Oh, and then there's a robot in here too, just because why wouldn't there be?
Damn it, Huey.
Look, Jimmy's not actively bad. Jimmy is just here for good content and bad decisions.
He's an agent of chaos. Chaos is neutral.
Right.
Also, as soon
Usually
as you-
painful, but very neutral.
Also, as soon as you said Huey, I just had a freaking flashback to our Final Fantasy III playthrough.
Alright. So give me
You
a
said
second.
Huey, and I thought of the trio of ducks from.
Exactly, that's the reason why. Because as soon as we started playing Final Fantasy III, there was 4 Onion Knights, and they were red, blue, green, and pink. I was like, this is freaking Huey doing living Rebigale.
So several things. Revivals heal you, defies do not.
Okay.
And the sword did not.
It did trigger it.
So.
But science got done.
Yay. Science! Science!
Wrong game.
Yeah, but, I mean, it still kind of applies.
Fair.
Max Raven, I'm trying to stay as neutral as I can, because I know a lot of people that I know are very big Harry Potter fans, but I have beyond negative interest in this game.
Wow.
I'm just...
You know, I'm actually right there with you, James, because I think it was Dennis.
Ambrosia.
Wait, was it Dennis? Hold on. I can
Regular Dennis or South Dennis?
I'm trying. Hang on.
I'm debating on if I even use this Misfit sword for the boss because, like, the ability is nice, but the range
Having to be
is less.
close. Yeah.
Less nice.
It was Dennis. Dennis was like 2-day hype. I was like, what? And it was like Hogwarts Legacy, and I just went meh.
Yeah. I'm...
Like there's a way that so a lot of people have put it that I agree with. It's like if you don't want to play it, both because you don't like the franchise or you don't like the person who made the franchise, great. If people do want to play the game, don't shit on them for liking something. You can like
I'm not
something
saying-
that a bad person made. If I couldn't get over that hump, then all the Southern Rock that I like, I wouldn't like.
No, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody that's interested.
Yeah,
More
I
power
know.
to them, and all.
I
You know, I hope that they
but I feel
enjoy
like
it
that
and get
has
the
to be
most out
said
of it.
because there's a lot of
Yeah.
people who are just like, you shouldn't play it and you're a bad person if you play it, and I'm just like,
Oh,
no.
those are the bad kind of people anyways. I'm the one of the kind of people that's like, I don't have any interest in the game, but if you do, more power to you, and I hope it's everything that you wish that you want it to be.
I will say that there is a level of don't support bad business practices, but it's also a free country. Like,
As soon as you
for
said,
honestly, for me, the biggest problem with the game that I've seen so far is that there's an entire plot line that is based on putting down a slave rebellion, and being on the side of the slavers is presented as the good choice, and that really doesn't sit well with me.
yeah, that's no bueno. Also, as soon as you were talking about the bad business practices, I just immediately thought back to the fact that I play World of Warships a lot, and it's like, well, wargaming are not well known for being particularly ethical in the way that they do business.
Right. So it's like at the end of the day, if you want to play the game, go play the game. I'm not gonna play the game. I have no interest in watching the game. I'm good. But I'm also not gonna sit and fight anyone who is gonna. Just because, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's there is definitely a level on all sides of. I don't want to use the term witch hunts because that I don't.
But for Hogwarts, it seems oddly appropriate.
Right.
God damn it.
Wow.
There are extremists on both sides of some things.
I mean, that's been a thing as far as
Since humanity became a thing.
thing. That's been something that's been debated and just been talked about and just been a thing ever since it became around.
Right.
And me, I mean, I'm not gonna get into religion, even though I am that side of the religion. I don't really like. I'm just like, it's a fictional thing. Why are we so upset about this?
I mean, in this case, it's because the reason that this is being the big fight is because mostly because it ties back to Rowling herself and the whole thing about she is very anti-trans and I mean, I'll say it, trans people are valid. So, but there's also there are levels to what Rowling says that are understandable, but she tends to take it to bad levels, which again, that's people on both sides can do that, but so
and all that is true. The Devil's Advocate, I really have no stake in the game because I'm probably not going to get it because who has time to play video games, even though I'm a professional video game player?
Right.
The J.K. Rowling created the franchise, but she had no input on this game whatsoever.
Well, right, which is why, like I said, at the start of this, I said for me, I have different problems with the game.
Yeah, and that's fine. Having not looked into the game, I don't know what is in the game or what's not in the game. I just know that Rowling had no creative input within this game. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I get the
the argument at that point is literally just, even if she had no creative input on it, she made the franchise so she gets money if you buy the game.
Yeah,
Well, okay, but using that same argument, Disney gestures vaguely.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. No, it's completely true. And that's why it's like,
if you're going to use that standard, you have to apply it across the board, which throws Disney into the mix, which throws Nestle into the mix, which throws Apple into the mix.
It's like
if you're going to be outraged about things like this, you have to do it across the board, or you're a hypocrite.
And if you do that across the board, then you can
don't
consume
get to enjoy
absolutely
life.
nothing.
Yeah. As a society and as a consumerist-based population at this point, it is simply not possible to exist with any level of relevance or competence and not support something you don't like.
Right.
It's just not possible anymore.
How?
Because everyone's into everything, and humans, as a general rule, tend to, angle towards sucking more than not.
He's not wrong.
So
Also, Mega Mythical Beast New had a question for you there, Lee and James. I'm guessing as well.
I'm doing pretty good. Also, how's it going?
how's it going?
How you doing? Bunny, you say question for you? Or are you talking about the Mega's question?
How we doing? Yeah, we're doing okay. And yes, Seffi, sorry, didn't mean to make you sad with that. Sorry. But
it's important to be able to have discussions about things civilly.
Absolutely.
Correct.
Which is not how the internet works a lot of the times.
Yeah. Like if you want to be outraged in virtue signal, you go to Twitter. If you want to have an actual discussion, you go somewhere else.
Right.
Like here.
And again, at the end of the day, I will say here at the Ultra C channel, trans is valid. You are absolutely welcome here. There will be no putting people down for that sort of thing. That's not going to be tolerated. So
everyone's ultra cool.
Everyone's ultra cool.
If it's the other kind of putting people, Bunny will be interested.
Yes, putting people is very different.
Bunny is very interested in putting people.
See, I knew it was coming.
Question about Nova Drift. Shoot, go for it.
Also, speaking of Disney, there's a very strong chance that I'm going to be sending a very large amount of money on Disney soon.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You
James.
say this like
strong.
you say this like we're surprised.
I mean, here's the thing.
So I should be using these. Why haven't I?
The time has come. The time's now.
Speaking of Disney, whichever one is in Florida. Which one, James?
Disney World.
World? Okay. So there they have Galaxy's Edge. They also have Galactic Star Cruiser. My mom, being the awesome person that she is, she's going to make it so that I get to do Galactic Star Cruiser next year.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about it, but she talked me into doing it. I was like, okay, I'll do it. The reason that I wasn't sure about it is because the reviews that I read on it were mixed at best, because a lot of people were just like, this is so not worth the amount of money that you have to do. But then again, people that did have the money to be able to go there and do it, they had nothing but good things to say about it. And I'm just
absolutely.
I don't really know. But then when I brought that up to Mom, she was like, you just have to go and experience it for yourself. I'm like, okay, you're right. I'll go and experience it for myself.
Yes, I 100%, just as a general rule of thumb, Disney is expensive.
They are.
But you get what you pay for.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, the people who are saying it's not worth it are the people that haven't gone.
Right.
Well, yeah, I think that's.
I would tend to trust reviews from people that have actually experienced it more than those that haven't.
Yeah, no, they're also the people that haven't gone. They're bashing the people that have gone because they're calling them like
because it's 2023 and everyone wants to be mad about something.
Well,
correct.
That and the fact that they're like all these people that have gone there and given like sterling reviews for Galactic Star Cruiser are being nothing but shillers for Disney.
Or maybe they just actually liked it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give the flip side and explain why I'm going to be spending a whole lot of money soon. For me, one of the most relaxing vacations that you could possibly do is a cruise.
I was about to say, I know this is going to a Disney cruise.
You get to be on the ocean. You get to go to very, very beautiful beaches. You get to have all of the food you ever want. You get to see like Broadway caliber shows. And you get to just sit there and do nothing. No responsibilities. It's absolutely fantastic.
I love
as
the
far
way
as vacations go.
I love the way that you describe that as Broadway caliber.
Oh yeah.
Like it's
it's
a gun. Like this is like an entertainment gun. It's Broadway caliber.
No, not that kind of caliber.
I was just thinking that the ocean is really off Broadway.
It's very, very off Broadway. But when it comes to cruises, Disney cruises are like 2 to 3 times more expensive than other cruises.
Yeah.
And it's, if you are trying to be smart with your money, yeah, go on, you know, Royal Caribbean or Carnival or whatever. But
I can get food poisoning at home.
yeah, well, right. But like, but Alea and I, we're Disney fanatics. It's the Disney cruise is just so much more enjoyable.
Wait,
Even if
Your
it's
partner's
more
also a
expensive.
Disney freak show? No, say it ain't so, James.
No,
Come
I
on.
know, right? Weird. So, Lee, you look like you're having a little bit of troubles.
I
was about to say,
I was listening to the
he's-
conversation, but I'm concentrating very hard.
Hyper focused.
Got him.
There you go. Good job, sir. I was
I-
watching that
That's
the entire
close.
time. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of nonsense going on.
Obliteration
Well, I was-
wand.
Well, at the
That's
beginning
fitting
of
for what's
that, I
about
was
to
just
happen.
like, yeah, you do you.
Oh.
You're doing just fine, Lee. And then I watched multiple death defies go away, and it's like, oh.
Man, it's a bit unfortunate you got that at the end because I'm pretty sure that's a really damn good wand.
I know, it's funfetti.
But that's
Yeah, it's more like a gunfight.
what
Duh.
one doppelganger rundown. I don't know however many more I need to go to get the achievement, but
Time to go? Isn't it like 10 or something?
it's 10. But I don't know how many I've done already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 21. Stupid.
Yes, Mega. The Dart Shark
Yeah.
build or Sharknado build, but with barrage.
Well, it's because the sharks. The whole reason why we call them sharks is because they're really big, and they look like sharks. So if you went barrage, I don't think you can get them quite as big otherwise. But it says it'd be more like piranhas, maybe.
It could Piranha Gun.
Piranha.
I mean, but it would be very good, yes. The
That could be a
guns-
thing worth checking out at some point.
Gunslinger. When you dash, deal double damage for 1 second. Recover stamina on reload.
What's the quote? The man in black ran across the desert and I followed, or something like that.
What?
Got the gunslinger.
You're-
Oh, I guess. Also, Bun has something for you, James.
At least you can work
yes.
this run.
I am familiar with Defunct Land. That's very good.
Towels got defunct.
Yeah.
Because you
Right,
didn't
right
put them in
movie
the
quote,
washer.
wrong movie quote. You decide.
Well, you know.
Do I want
It's
the key or do I
Lyra.
want the pair? Let's go
It
Lyra.
is Lyra.
Which one do I take?
Piranha Gun. Oh yeah.
I think early key.
Yeah, probably.
I'm
really
leaning
Yeah,
key
no
just
keys.
because of options.
Having no key is rough.
But I've been told to keep it low key.
I mean, you could be.
And you have one. That's still very low key. Welcome back, Harvey.
I'll take that dex now. All right.
Her left.
Begins.
Also, no bun. I have not watched
Oh,
the newest
well.
video.
Opportunistic
Oh.
is definitely what
Sure.
you want for this because I wanted to do guns and I want to do a lot of dashes. So
Yeah, seems good.
It's going to be very
You
dash.
kept trying to say you weren't dashing.
well,
I
I'm not.
beat
The
you to it.
gunslinger, on the other hand.
I beat him to... No, never mind.
Yes, I keep wanting to watch the newest Defunct Land, but it's an hour and a half video, and I usually don't have that much time.
I am now just wearing a hoodie. There, I'll take the hood off. You can see my cowboy hat.
Aw.
Cool.
Did you want the hood
Now
on?
you just look like a toddler with a cowboy hat.
I mean, and a gun.
Look, man, it works.
That's just a toddler.
Oh, welcome to Alabama,
I
Arkansas.
mean,
Take your pick.
you're saying that like Lee isn't already a toddler.
No, he's a consenting adult.
Oh my!
See,
See?
I hope so. Otherwise, there's gonna be some people that are in trouble.
Oh, look at the time. I got.
You know, I'm with you there, Furious.
Another question: do I waste a bomb to get a new ranged weapon, of which I specifically want guns, or do I get the accessory, which is?
Your current gun is still serving you well. I say go for accessory here and save the bomb.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Also, Bun has something for you there, Furious.
I do not have 10 heroes. I am sorry.
Also, yes, Mega. Use Halo shields. You can be orange. And just go full Despicable Me on it. I like it.
The spider has been dealt with.
Nice. I think at some point I'm going to have
Great.
to do... Oh, wow. I'm going to have to do a Risk of Rain 2 run where I take the Hellfire Tincture, which basically is Dying Star in Risk of Rain 2.
Just do yourself a favor. Only take one.
I mean, obviously. Well, you can't take more than one Hellfire Tincture anyways.
Look, there are mods where you
It's a piece of equipment. You can only
there are
have the
mods
one.
where you can.
Really?
Yep.
There's mods for everything.
Yep.
You can take more than one. More than one. Like stacking the equipment. That's
Mhm.
weird. That's weird.
It's just good rain. There's a mod for everything. You want to go through it literally as Emperor Palpatine? I'm sure there's a mod for that.
I mean, I already did that. Well, no, I didn't do that. I did it. I made a run as Thor, where I did the.
Kept slamming coffee cups and yelling another.
No. I don't have that DLC. I did the friggin'
I think it's a microtransaction.
Gesture of the Drowned, like setup, but with the royal capacitor.
The crossbow has a reload, so my stuff isn't specifically about guns, but it is about reloads. So
Yeah, that's not bad.
I mean, Max Raven, multi, yes, he does work, but the way that Furious was talking, it was stacking equipment, not like having two different ones on the same character.
Yeah, because what is it? Is it engineer that can already hold two?
No, it's multi. Multi's the only one that can have two different ones. The engineer is still utterly busted because turrets.
No. Let's make it worse. Let's give those turrets legs.
Well, yes, but at the same time, like if you keep the standard ones are the best ones because they have the best range. Although, admittedly, I guess if you want to do like a Nakahana's opinion build, then giving them legs probably would work better.
Then you can say that whole run's got legs.
Oh.
I'll see myself out.
What about yours?
I'm just gonna keep stacking stats because
Wait.
guns can use anything.
Guns can use things.
Guns can use anything. Take a look. It's a gun. It's gonna shoot.
Reading bang bow.
Oh my.
More movement and attack speed for 4 seconds, or gain momentum for 15% damage per stack of momentum, but I don't know how long the momentum stacks last.
Sure.
This is 20.
They're both decent because they get if you get quick step and also the one that where movement speed equals attack speed.
Yeah. I don't want a magic weapon necessarily, unless it's a magic gun, but the odds of that are low. And my accessory is butts, so.
Magic gun would be nice. Also, James has
A butt is an
not
accessory?
James Bun has
Mine's a
something
feature.
for you, and Lee Mega has something for you.
It's harder for me to look
I know.
at the moment.
Let me read it for you.
Alea is currently in the other room with baby. They're watching Aladdin last I checked and trying to get the baby to go to sleep.
The power belt.
Nice.
She's showing baby the world.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Splendid. Lee, Megan asks, Lee, you mentioned a build in a video you haven't done yet. Could we see Guardian turrets sometime?
I'm sure that can happen.
Wait, have you not done Guardian with turret in a build?
Oh, I absolutely have. Is the
Yeah, like, I'm sure
the
you
Guardians of the Galaxy builds actually?
Yes.
I've done several of them. Yeah, if you look up Guardians
Lyra,
of the
I read
Galaxy, I think there's 3 or 4 of them.
Lyra, I read that. My brain immediately went to, it's like, oh, so you're wearing a hoodie and a panty. I'm gonna leave. This is not a good place for me today. Oh god.
All I can say is I'm glad that happened on this channel, not mine. People will be like, the hell?
Okay. Most of the people on your channel are used to me by now. They're used to me.
I mean, true. Some of the people on my channel are from your channel.
Also true.
And Bubs.
Also true.
I'll take the money. I'm scared.
How's Bub that? Try that again. How's Bub doing, by the way?
I've actually talked to him for a couple days now. He's just kind of chilling.
Chilling? Okay.
Probably getting close to the end of Netflix.
Secret.
Oh, yeah. Wow, that was actually...
Bunny was on it.
Bunny was on it.
Twilight Branch. I don't think I want it for this weapon, but having it is convenient. Also,
It's
this
good to
weapon's
have.
already enchanted, so there's also that.
And it's violent.
Violence.
We can.
And for the record, violence is not the answer. Violence is the question.
Yes.
The answer
Oh.
is yes.
We talked to this guy.
Listen, pal.
We're gonna take those gun parts, and we're gonna find a gun, and then we're gonna gun the gun with the gun, so that we can gun the gun.
Yo, dog.
60% more gun per gun?
Yep.
Yes.
Nice. Yes, bud. What do you want?
I think I'll save the rest of my money.
Ned showed up on your testing today. Cool.
Like Flanders?
Like, yeah.
No, it's the Ned Rhino's the fellow on my channel.
Ah. Flanders?
How did you guess?
How did you know? Like, I'm just amused that the Oakley Doklys are an actual thing.
Oh, absolutely.
The Oakleys and the Doakleys?
And they are a metal band where they all dress as Flanders.
Wow.
Well, and their stage names are all in theme too.
Yes.
It's like Lee was just about done, and then you showed up right at the last second.
Of course.
Damn it, Harvey.
Rude.
I guess I'll grab the potion here.
Mr. Batman!
Hey, baby.
How's it going, Mr. Bearman?
Bear me a bear.
Bear, 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 bear.
Bear, 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 bear. Sleep well, Narduin.
Take it easy.
See you, Arjuin.
Let me know what sleep is like. I've heard stories, tales.
I actually got a little bit last night. It was so weird.
So, what happens?
I hit snooze twice and forget about it.
When you take a hammer and you bash yourself in the head so hard.
I have so many trait rerolls at this point. Do I just be like, I have enough and get a better body armor? Do I just get all the stats because that's always good?
I think you probably go for the armor.
Okay. Oh, but that'll give me a level.
I mean, yeah, it's all stats is all stats, but then again, I usually tend to do what Furo says, so I would
Well,
say...
okay, you're only on floor 3. Go for the stats. Better armors later. With your luck, this will just be the Olenki hoodie anyway.
Welcome back, Zebby.
Welcome back.
It's true, Seppi. I routinely have vowel obstructions.
Vowel obstructions. Get out.
Come on, the joke wasn't that crappy, was it?
Get out now.
I had soul hearts at one point. Oh, well, there's the agility.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
Well, there you go.
And I got my second heart.
So you're like Nosferatu?
Bye. This crossbow at close range is kind of dumb.
I think you
okay.
may have just obliterated his face and everything else.
We went full atomic bomb on that guy.
Look, don't get Bunny started. You didn't hear anything, Bun. Ignore the Furos.
No, but Bunny had her moment last night.
I did see something about that.
I have 2 health because I gained 10 strength, which gives me an extra heart of health. Every 10 strength gives you an extra heart of health. Every 10 dex gives you an extra bar of stamina. Every 10 int gives you an extra star of mana if you're using a mana-based weapon.
I mean, I could go for a carrot.
Pear? Just a pear?
Fresh fruit in general sounds really good right now.
Also that.
What about a triple?
A pear, some pineapple, maybe some grapes.
So if there was a
Cherries. Oh, give me cherries.
Oh, cherries. Big old bowl of cherries.
So if there was a zone in with the golf where it was fruit based and you had the challenge, does that mean that you would get a perfect?
No.
In the context of that game, probably.
Actually, yeah, you're not wrong. And then if you fail the challenge, it's parable.
Terrible.
Calm down, Stanley.
Relic crossbow. Well, it's the
I get it.
Good morning, Dave.
The only sugar gun here.
Oh,
Like, I'm over here trying to think of what does Stan Lee have to do with
no
golf?
No,
Oh no, Stanley Parable.
Stanley Parable.
The train came into the station eventually. Okay.
Stan Lee.
We need to go deeper.
Yeah, that's why I was confused at first, because that's where I went.
Got him. Dragon Slayer could be a better weapon. I'm still looking for a better weapon, so.
Do it. You have 3 keys. You're fine.
Maybe just for kicks, I played the Stanley Parable, like the enhanced edition, on my channel.
I don't know what's been added to the enhanced edition, and I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, likewise. I want to know if I can still stand in a room pushing a button that just says 8 for an hour.
This is
probably.
This is unfortunate because it's not. It doesn't have reload stuff, but it does have shoot stuff, so that might be good enough.
Do you like shoot stuff?
Go for it. Take it. Give it a try. What's
Because
the,
the reason I'm like the reload.
You
is
still
for
have time to find a
this.
gun.
But the triggering the refire, the double damage, and then all the other stuff. So there's really no reason not to.
Yeah. There's still time to find a gun.
Bush Boone, yes, he has
Oh.
illegal gun parts.
Bun, you are not wrong. I have commented on the bucket stuff on the Stanley Parable.
Oh my god.
But admittedly, wow, that is.
That's okay.
Suddenly,
Hold on.
reroll?
Were those seeking?
It
It looked like they were curving.
Not convinced of that. I know it triggers lightning strikes on hit, which is good.
It is extremely powerful, is what it was.
Do I level this or do I wait? I can't fully level it regardless. And I still want to find a gun because these illegal gun parts are specifically for a gun or a cannon.
Or a gun. Look, man, you'll find one eventually.
How's it going, Kuroi? Thank you for the follow.
Kuroi?
I say you get the 2 levels, and then we just bank up gold for when we find the eventual gun. Because this one will carry you until we find a gun.
Going against type.
Whee!
Rude.
I mean, you can do it. But
This
Bun,
is
to
such
be
a
fair,
great room clear weapon. Good lord.
Yeah.
Bun, I only know that thing about the bucket from Stanley Parable because
Oh, the
of an
gamble
animation about a VTuber.
boy. Not gonna
Oh,
gamble.
no.
And I'm
Nah,
gonna
don't
get the
gamble.
ambrosia.
Weak.
Yeah, take the ambrosia.
Got him.
Good God.
Jeez.
This bow is kind of strong.
Also got him.
Yeah, maybe you just go for a quiver and call it a day.
If I find a quiver, I will consider it. But I want to use those gun parts. Gosh darn it!
I got
You
the
can do both
damn
things.
gun parts. I'm going to use them.
We
They
find the
always
snow
with
cannon. We take it up to 4. We make Bunny happy, and then we use the bow on the paws.
There you go.
Wow.
Look, gotta keep the mascots happy, you know.
Why do you want to have to reduce her to mascot status? To me, on my channel, she's so much more than that.
Ooh.
Why do you think being a mascot's a demotion?
Because it's the dude on the friggin' football team that nobody cares about.
Are you kidding? Everyone cares about the mascot.
Everyone knows the mascot.
I know at least one hockey team where the mascot is definitely more of a personality than the entire team.
Maybe it's just me. I don't care about this. I don't care about the mascots. That's why I say the bun's not a mascot.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It's not.
Roll needs. Oh. Time to gamble.
This is Sparta.
Big money, no whammy. Press your luck.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of whammies.
Wow.
Well,
You should totally not buy a lottery ticket today.
I blame Brian.
Wow.
That was absolutely the wompest of the womps.
I've literally never seen that happen.
huh?
You know what? I'm just gonna...
Somebody clip that. That was just the ultimate womp womp right there.
Like it was vaguely impressive in all the worst
Yeah.
ways.
Right.
All right. Well, we have some money now.
I like money.
I'm gonna get some more bombs, mainly because I don't want to waste a key.
Anytime somebody says that, I can only ever flash back to the friggin'
Here.
the friggin' bats in I think it was Matoya's cavern in Final Fantasy 1.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you talk to them, they always just go key. And whenever I was a kid, I always thought that meant that it was like, so there's a key somewhere and I need to use it to open up the door?
Yeah, and it doesn't cost anything. It's a free key.
Nah.
That just tells me that you also can spell as a child.
All right. We go for the offhand. If we get the refiring quiver, then I might be locked into my fate, but if not...
This bow seems pretty okay.
it seemed better. Fire damage and increased ranged fire damage. It is a quiver. It's not the quiver I was looking for.
But you now have 2 elements.
It's true.
I do have 2 elements. It is all fire and lightning now.
Zaniel!
Lightning.
Hey, Daniel.
How's it going, Daniel?
Lightning.
And Max, I guess we'll find out how many rerolls he has when he levels up.
There's still time, Bun. Don't worry.
I think that if ice doesn't happen, you probably need to.
Job.
You should probably just for kicks go for a run where you just try to get the ice.
That's just 20% more damage.
You think with the way this thing fires, that quiver is better?
So you think you can get devest from fire? I mean,
I don't know, man. I think for 8 gold, you grab it for sure.
but it's 8 whole gold. Ow. No,
fighting
because
is-
I'm gonna get a gun right here. Here comes the good gun
Like the
of
gumption.
destiny.
The Gunshin.
That's a saw blade.
ultimately futile.
And none of these are guns. 2 of them have
So-
legendary enchantments.
If there's enough saw blades, can you attach them to your arrows and just go ham? All right, now we're gonna need duct tape, an old priest, and a young priest. Let's go.
And a butcher. Don't forget the butcher.
That's your job.
Like you're the one going ham.
I
once you go
have
ham-
6 rerolls, but they keep giving me stuff that I want.
Oh,
Um,
like Rage and Ruthless are
Yeah.
both pretty good for this build.
yeah, I think I like Rage a little bit more. I just want to be just a stream
Yeah.
of angry.
You kind of already are.
Stream of anger.
How's it going, Zarkolius?
Sure, a stream of anger. Does that just make you salty?
Sure.
Is your anger salty?
All right, I'll give in. I don't
See-
know. I don't know if I'm getting rid of it, so I might as well just.
Now that you're spending $60 on it, now you'll find the gun.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That
for
is
sure.
typically how it works. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
This bow is kind of absurd. Not since the chicken bow have we seen such an absurd bow.
Ah, I've done worse. I will say it's really unfortunate that I have this is the reason why I don't like the bow that much. It does not scale on strength. I have so much strength.
Yep.
I mean, having said that, it's still doing an absurd amount of damage for not being scaled very well.
Wander boots. Just 1 stamina and 1 heart. Honestly, that's
Sure.
pretty good.
Sure.
And then ranged weapon.
Right here.
These the octopus kids. Oh, jeez.
All right, there it goes.
He kind of dead. That octopi, kind of dead.
That octopi octodie.
Octo Y.
Go from being octo dad to octo dead.
The death beam.
Oh, it's a gun.
It is a gun.
With a capacity of 1, you're gonna reload all the time. Oh, that fire rate though.
Yeah, it's not amazing. I don't think this is the solution.
No, but it is a gun.
We hold on to the gun parts until the very last.
What's the base damage on that gun when you after you obliterate this dude from the continuum?
I will look once he is defeated.
Because there is a way this could be the better weapon.
So you just take like a meat cleaver and chop his feet off. He's been defeated.
Yeah, so if I have a grenade, then
Yeah,
the
you
death
hold
beam
on to
goes
that
nuts.
in case of Grenadier.
Just do something like that, I think. Hey, look, more strength.
Volcano. I mean, you could just go for gold.
No.
All right.
You could be.
Because I could still find a weapon that scales off of meat, and also just hit points are nice. Just kind of fire in a general that-away direction.
I approve of this bow.
I'll go here just because I don't have that many keys.
Go Loki.
Yes. I am Thor's brother.
I mean, I prefer. I was about
Don't
to say
worry, I feel
prefer
bad for me
Thor.
too.
No. A triple meat.
But I think that James is sort of paying attention to other things as well.
Trying to, anyway.
More meat!
He's secretly watching Aladdin.
No, Aladdin's on in the other room. I can't see it or hear it from here.
secrets of
Oh,
me, fabulous.
it cannot show you the world?
No, not from here.
I'm telling that food.
Is it really Thursday?
It is.
All day.
Yes.
I was off yesterday.
Hey, look, Grenadier.
I feel like I didn't do anything.
Oh my god, yeah, that's Grenadier.
Well,
Yeah, we're good.
now the score is
There you
not
go.
doing much, but let's see what we can do here.
This is gonna hurt.
I want to find a cannon. If I can find a cannon, that would be amazing because that's also high damage, scales off of strength. Works okay. Well, it's not setting the world on fire.
It's not as I don't want to set the world. Nice.
Ow.
Speak for yourself. I do.
Well, yeah, of course it's not setting the world on fire. That was the quiver that set things on fire was for bows.
Fair point.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Guess I'll take the key here.
Actually, we don't know if we're done with that bow yet.
Yeah.
Like, if you get really good at the weapon switching, you could swap the gun back in for the grenade, then go back to the bow for a second.
Like, I could set up a macro for that, but I'm not that dedicated.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ow. Yeah, if I'm being honest, not
Think
that
the bow's still better?
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
not that impressed.
Hate it. Like, the grenade is doing nutty damage. But
Look, you got another chance for a ranged weapon right here. It might be something that is much more viable than the death ray. Whether it's more viable than the bow, however, is another story entirely.
Manticore.
fires 21 bolts. What? Jesus.
It is a crossbow shotgun.
I mean, we could
It's
try it.
it's
I don't
it's
think I'm.
cool.
I don't think I'm keeping this death beam. So.
No.
No, you're not keeping the death beam. It's cool, but I don't think it's gonna be better than your bow.
Well, let's try it.
I know, you're gonna give it a try, obviously.
And I believe the quiver works for this too.
Yeah, it does.
Should we
It does.
vote
It did say
Yeah.
crossbows.
And you are reloading, so it works with your ability.
And it
The grenade
scales
with the
on
gri-
strength.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
also true.
Not great,
Yeah,
Well,
that
but
is
gummy
right.
burgers.
Hey, burgers.
Kill a little baby.
hey, burgers. Oh, I could go for a burger.
Burgers, burgers.
I didn't eat breakfast yet.
Oh, Bunny's going to yell at you.
I was about to say,
That's
Bunny's
true.
gonna yell at you. Get him,
And also,
Bunny.
look-
you're usually the one that yells at me for not eating, so.
Get him, Bunny.
No, I know.
Man, even I
Oh
ate
wait, no,
breakfast
that's not true.
today.
I had toast.
Ah, see?
Better than nothing.
As confirmed by Christy yesterday, toast can be considered a meal.
Yeah, well,
They can, yes.
Hey, I got a golden die.
it's
there.
this toast was sustenance. It was not a meal.
I thought you said this toast was sus. I was like, wait, what? Should you have eaten it then?
It was buttered toast.
And
Buttered
gravy.
toast. Gravy.
No.
I
Gravy
can buy
and toast.
another gun part.
How illegal can
Wait.
you make that gun?
The most
I'm
illegal
not,
gun.
I'm not
Up-
entirely
up
sure
to
you
level
want to
4.
do that.
Well-
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Here, I will say, the point of the illegal gun parts is to push it over into 4.
Yeah.
But you can use the illegal gun parts on just a regular level.
But it would be money inefficient because the gun parts
That's
cost
way more
30
expensive.
and
Yeah.
regular upgrades cost 20.
Yes, but are you going to find another?
Yes.
And okay,
Okay, good talk.
you're on floor 8, so you tell me.
Drink a rainbow potion to grab that golden die because I'm gonna go into this shop, and the shop is gonna have things in it.
Yeah. And
This is generally how shops work. Yes.
What about stuff, though?
That's what the golden die is for. That's for the stuff. Wow,
I
all of
don't
this
think
was
that
just
either
the
one of them
worst.
was.
Actually, that cloak isn't horrible because you have plenty of rerolls now.
Yeah, you know that's true. And then I can go to the pawn shop and sell it.
And so, yeah.
Recoup the losses.
Bun says ice cream is a meal.
I love ice cream, but I don't know if ice cream is a meal.
It's
Especially as a dad, I don't think ice cream is a meal.
But that's actually one of the examples I use for adulthood being a trap.
Oh, hey, look, a blacksmith.
Adulting is being able to have ice cream for dinner, but knowing it's a really bad idea.
You're right.
yeah. It's so painfully true.
You have to have a protein. You have to have a vegetable.
Don't need that right
Bacon ice cream.
So I guess I just get the key.
You know what?
Technically, that counts for
I
both
know-
because pigs take vegetables and turn it into bacon.
I
I
know that bacon milkshakes are a thing. I have never had one, but I would actually like to try one.
I have had bacon in a sundae before, and it was technically very good, except that it actually had too much maple syrup,
You know you can
which
eat it other
I
days of the
didn't
week,
think
though,
was
right?
a.
Yeah. I had bacon on a Tuesday. I had bacon today. Kind of.
Oh, eggs. Eggs sound good. I'm just hungry. I want a burger with a fried egg on it. Let's go.
Who can afford eggs in
Wow.
this economy?
I just whipped up a ghetto breakfast pizza on flatbread.
That's not a
mean-
bad idea.
Before I
Here's
came back to my place, I went to the same local donut bakery and got a provolone panini.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Well.
So
I mean,
Just
I appreciate the gumption for the gun run, but
the gumption.
the gun run is no more.
I think that dream is just officially ended.
But I have so much meat!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just for your health there, Lee.
No, we're gonna find a different bow that utilizes my meat more.
Oh my.
I hated that sentence as soon as I said it.
I am not
Oh
touching it.
my.
Definitely not. Do we get banned?
That's a sentence that Lee just said, everybody. Don't clip it, please.
Fun, get out the hammer.
You're gonna need a bigger
What?
hammer.
That's everybody taking things out of context.
Your context.
No.
I'm
What?
poisoned. That's not good.
But it's just like, everybody's getting bopped. I'm like, what did I
You know what you did.
do? No, I don't. I'm just here. I just work here. I swear to God,
That's
I
what you
didn't do it.
did.
I just
Wait, that implies you get paid. You get paid? Lee, we need to talk.
I don't get paid.
you get paid as soon as I get paid.
I say, if I don't get paid yet, you don't get paid yet.
James is like, where's my paycheck?
Now I understand. I know Lee's build difference. We'll get there eventually. And then it'll be great.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Like,
We just need the YouTube to like triple in subs from where we're at.
Yeah.
like
And
One of
4
these-
nukes a month.
one of these days, if I get to see both of you on like one of those sectional couches streaming, that's when you know that you've made it. When you're streaming on the couch.
Yeah. We've
One more
done.
revive and one more luck.
Hold on. Hold on.
Ooh, that's an ice bow, and it scales off of strength. So I feel like I'll have the bunny backing.
Take
Yeah,
it.
I think that's the way to go here.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, hold on, inventory full.
Oh. Yeah. So get rid of that. How does it do?
I can work
Seems
with
pretty
that.
okay.
I can work with that.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like it could be pretty good.
It's currently got 10% attack speed. I could re-enchant it.
With Grenadier, trying to go for better damage is probably worth it.
Kalistar, why? Why are you
Oh
saying
well,
these
I
things?
split the difference.
All right, that works.
It's a Floofy Foxy!
How's it going, Floofy Fox?
There's an error.
Oh, Floofy Foxy. That's a great name.
Yeah,
about to
Harvey's
say-
back.
I'm pretty sure I said this before. The very first time the Floofy Foxes showed up, I was like, that's a name that James specifically would approve of.
You did in fact say that, yeah.
I used my revive because I didn't see that guy there.
There you go. There's a stream with us on a couch.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've done it.
See, just hearing that, I'm afraid to click on that because I'm from the internet.
No.
It's true. Well, James, you know what I mean. Like streaming on a regular basis. Like whenever you do your streams, you do it on the couch.
Yes.
I have aspirations.
Can I
of
sell
one
my
day
illegal
maybe
gun parts at the
being
pawn shop? Dang.
Oh,
Oh, he's an above board business. Look at me.
And yes, Bun, that was Team D.
All right.
You know, I still have that game, and I still have yet to play it because the person that bought it for us to play on stream has never been around to play it with us.
Oh.
I don't think I remember you saying that story.
Yeah. 'Cause Typhoid got it for both Bub and I to play on stream with him, which we're more than happy to do. But we can't tear him away from his gacha games long enough to actually come play the damn thing.
It's a secret. Oh, okay. There's a bomb thing there. Oh, I was just like, that was my last bomb. That was actually a terrible idea because I need one more bomb. But
It's okay. Back to being an okay idea.
Calculated, because Lee knew that it was there the entire time. Y'all
I
can't prove it otherwise.
Absolutely 100% new.
Calculated.
Why would James like the name Floofy Foxes?
More hearts.
I don't know. No.
Hey, look. If you hang around here long enough, you'll know eventually.
Look. I try not to go too nuts with it because I'm well aware of the fandom. But yeah,
We're gonna
I
like
like-
you anyway. Come on now.
well yeah, I like the furry content.
Oh, there's a
What-
laser beam right there.
What are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Call you the deviants? Come on now.
that's
You've been around us long enough. But shit, I've been around for a couple of years now. Do you still like playing games with me? I'm as deviant as they come.
Wow. I think Mr. Bearman is just like, he just puts it bluntly. He's like, look, this is the way it is. Okay, man.
Okay.
Like,
But
look,
I just have no shame left. So,
Left? I don't think you ever had
Yeah,
any
I-
to begin with, did you?
and when you guys are older, I can tell you the trilogy of stories as to why I lost my shame.
Oh, dear. It all started at... It's like, nope, I'm done. Peace.
It all started at Anthrocon. Yep, all right, that's all I need to hear.
All right, cool.
No, mine actually starts in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh, wow. That's
Since I'm using this, do I get rid of Grenadier?
So what you're saying is that you got your
Maybe,
kicks on
yeah.
Route 66?
oh, thank you, Viper. I was
possibly, but-
thinking that. I was literally going to say, don't forget Winona next, and I was like, no one's gonna get that.
Look, man.
Right?
I get it. I get it because friggin' while I was in the Air Force Reserves, one of our annual tours, we had
Ruthless,
to go
probably.
we had to go to Gallup, and the hotel that we stayed at was literally right on Route 66.
Yeah.
Step out the front door, and there it was.
Now
It
you
was
go
there
through
that
St.
he got
Louis,
his kicks.
Joplin, Missouri, and Oklahoma City is mighty pretty. You'll see. Amarillo, Gallup, New Mexico,
Go.
Flagstaff, Arizona.
When,
Don't forget Winona. Kingman, Barstow, San Bernardino.
Look, I was born in '79. I will not be forgetting Winona anytime soon. For entirely different reasons.
Entirely different reasons.
Entirely different reasons, but fair.
But still very valid reasons.
Very valid.
A couple of them, in fact.
Hey, yo.
Good night, everybody. You probably should, bud.
I think that we're all gonna get bopped for this at some
I
point.
regret nothing.
Look, you can be wholesome and still like what you like.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
Or you can do what I do and not be wholesome and do that. It's just
Look.
digging the hole.
We were talking about cruise ships earlier. We can switch to motorboats if we need to.
I'm in.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm sorry, too far.
No, that's just the right amount of far. Let's go.
Nobody's ever gonna see James again because Bun is just gonna go friggin' like Kool-Aid man straight through the wall, just blast him right in the face.
He'll be
I'm sorry,
quite
bud.
concussed.
Oh, Mega's saying you walked right into the motorboat, James.
I mean, isn't that the hope?
Oh, buddy
certainly
leaves the
certainly
chat.
the goal.
All right. I need to stop.
B-burgers, don't worry about it, okay? Don't read too much into it, okay? It's for your own sanity.
If it goes over your head, just look up. It's almost as much fun. Wait. God damn it. I'm out. I can't be trusted.
Yes, repair or blacksmith. Yeah, let me just repair that armor.
Repair that armor.
Okay.
I can feel James getting forcibly shorter from box.
Will that strength give you another heart?
Will I have a
good
bomb
question.
to open it?
Oh, no bombs.
Never mind.
And it
So,
also it
chest then?
wouldn't. Also, I have 46 strength.
That's kind of dumb.
That is
That's-
impressive.
I'm
That's
very strong.
One or two
Wait, so
strength.
even if he had a bomb, that would not give him the next level. They put him very close.
All right, game.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that's a thing.
The game really wants you to just do both things.
That's the thing that's just happened right there, folks.
Remember when I had a grenade? I remember.
Oh,
Really, it's my fault somehow. I don't know how, but it's my fault.
look. If anything else, you called it. You knew that it was gonna happen.
As soon as you
This
get
is
away.
somehow this is your comeuppance for winning their first run. How
Yeah,
dare
so
you.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
Laser enchanted.
Yes, Brew 66 is a fantastic song. And Furos being equal opportunity is just fine. Sir Mix-a-Lot explained things in the 90s.
You don't want none unless you got buns on?
Yeah.
I mean, look, as long as I've got something to grab onto, I'm good. Location can be negotiated.
I just flashed back to the original Dungeons and Dragons movie where the dwarf, whatever his name was talking about like dwarven women and how they have beards that
Oh,
you can
what?
hang on.
I dashed through that. How'd that do damage? Oh, because this is where I'm gonna die.
Still alive.
You're still alive.
Nope.
You were still alive.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nah,
I think I could have won that if, you know.
you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
If things
don't
were
worry about it.
better.
That's all right.
But look at that. It's another Gunslinger run. Coming right back at you, because I'm here for doppelgangers today.
Time for
Yep.
all the bows. I'll be right back.
Get the key. Furious was so disgusted he had to just take a minute.
Why is Fluffy Foxy bopping Bun? I'm concerned by this. Bun, what did you do to cause Fluffy Foxy bop you?
Pure innocent little bunny girl. Look,
Ow.
generally, when a bunny girl on the internet says they're pure and innocent, it's not really believable. But for Bun, our Bun, it's believable.
R Bun. In the middle of the chat. R Bun. Foxy Bun.
It is natural for foxes to hunt bunnies, yes.
It's true, but like, leave Bun alone, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
That is not a secret. It is the angry
That's
robot.
yeah, that's where Mr. X
Mr.
came from.
X.
Mr. X.
I don't think he dresses dapper enough to be Mr. X.
Well, look, all I know if he's Mr. X, all you have to have is friggin' anti-tank rockets to kill him in one shot.
So, if he showed up just to try to keep you from hitting the actual boss, would you call that a misdirection?
I just got back and I feel like I should go.
It's like, was this a bad time? I feel like I should go. I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna start with no pain, no gain because I have no trust in the system. I also have no trust in my aim. What? Oh my god.
What aim?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
Oh.
props are going all wanted on that poor rat.
Forget Wanda. That reminds me of that. What was that? That Resident Evil with like the
Mr.
two
X.
dudes on the rooftop. No, the two dudes on the rooftop having the gunfight that is just like the worst gunfight in the history of gunfights.
Wait, was that Resident Evil or was that like Naked Gun?
No, hold on.
Well, Naked Gun would have done that on purpose.
No,
There was something like that. They were literally like 2 inches from each other doing a gunfight. They just couldn't hit each other.
I mean, yeah, that was a thing on Naked Gun too. But no, there was a video game that has a cutscene on the rooftop.
Like there's also the scene in The Matrix where they try to shoot each other from like 2 inches away and they don't do it.
No, this is probably considered the worst gunfight in video games. Period.
Huh?
Hold on, Resident Evil Vendetta.
I've played XCOM.
Here we go. If this is the one I'm thinking, hold on. Let me make sure this is the right one. Yes, this is far and away just like this is just not how guns. This is how none of this works.
Yeah, like I'm not familiar with this one. I gotta check this.
Here, here's the link to the video. Oh, it's so bad. They try to make it like this epic rooftop gunfight, and it's just that's how none of this is how this is supposed to work.
They're 2 feet away with TMPs.
Oh,
How?
Just give it a minute. It's a 2-minute long fight. They go multiple guns. Yeah.
I mean,
It
look,
is.
My cat would have landed a hit with that gun by now, and she's dead.
Wow.
I don't know if I've seen the Flame Slugger before.
A flame slugger?
I mean, it is a gun.
Yeah, check it out, man.
I can't watch the rest of this. This just hurts.
Oh no, you need to watch the
That
rest
is
of this.
so
because
bad.
It's really bad. I said it was a game, but it's not. It is an animation. It is an animated movie.
Oh, someone got paid to make that. That's the scary part.
I mean, the way that you're talking, it just reminds me of these short movies that I've been watching on YouTube recently. And
So shorts,
What?
YouTube Shorts,
as opposed to YouTube longs.
No,
Yeah.
just
YouTube Mids.
short
Oh,
films.
that's too mid, dude.
Trust me, I'm very mid.
I think we broke him, chat.
Did something. Oh, speaking
Hi.
of which, speaking of friggin' the YouTube short movies, James.
Huh?
What did you think of Lackadaisy?
Oh, is it actually out? The animation?
I think. I mean, unless it's just like I keep seeing a thing for it whenever I go onto.
Oh, I thought that
YouTube.
was.
It's like on
I
first
thought that
page.
was coming soon. Hold on. I think it's only the trailer that's out so far.
It may just be the trailer.
Yeah, it's just the trailer so far.
Okay. Okay. Since you're hyped up about Lackadaisy, have you ever seen or heard of a short film called Alley Cats?
Yeah. March 2023 for Lackadaisy.
Hey, if you haven't seen Alley Cats, give that a watch. You might like it.
I mean, it sounds like a club.
Well, I looked up Alley Cats and I got a Josh Whitehouse 2016 thriller movie.
As long as they're not like Jellicle or something, it's probably fine.
Wait, Jellicle cats are fine as long as you stick with the older ones.
Oh, speaking of cats, lap cat. Bun has lap cat. Lap cat achieved.
Look, I'll just continually go back and about every 2 years and watch Haloid.
Hey, Lloyd.
That's the extent of my
Friggin' Monty Ohm's Dead Fantasy.
That's amazing.
It is.
Also, I still need to get caught back up on Ruby.
I'm like a season or two down as well.
I'm 2 or 3 seasons behind yet. I agree, Ultra Child.
Ultra Child.
Well, I think Bronwyn's like 9 seasons down because I think there's 9 seasons.
Yeah, I think the last part I watched, I just started into season 7. I think that was a baby.
Really? I don't think I have enough money for the tavern.
And the baby makes that same noise when she runs out of pizza. Because I also make that same noise when I run out of pizza.
A golden die, I'll take that. And then more meat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm familiar with alley cats. I'm gonna have to look that up.
They're cats and they're in an alley.
Did you, did you find the short film?
Yeah, the CGI animated short film.
Yeah, CG meetup.
Yeah,
It's
Now,
it's like 8 minutes.
Now, what
Yeah,
about the movie that Penn Jillette made called The Aristocats? Have you seen that one?
I have actually.
Was that Penn Jillette?
Yeah.
No.
Well, you have to take the desert bus to the premiere now.
Were you not aware that Penn Jillette did that whole thing?
I think you broke James.
I think
James
I
and
think
AC
he's
has
thinking
stopped
of
working.
something that's different than what I was referencing.
I think so. Because what?
People are saying hi to Brahmin, by the way.
I had a ramen?
Oh. Okay, you picked a bad time to show up, Mr. Robot. Could you just go away?
Mr.
Thanks.
Robot. No domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Domo already got no.
No.
Instead of waving hi, she put a tambourine in her mouth. That's all. That's all you get, guys.
Honestly, that's better.
Look, she tried. All right. That's all that matters.
See, and now you don't even have to ask if the baby had breakfast because she ate a tambourine.
Yum? Question mark? Alistar.
See, cold fire surge, you understand. Take it easy, B Burgers.
Oh, the
Maybe.
aristocrats, not aristocats.
Correct.
Wow, you
Aristocrats
threw me
versus
off.
The Aristocats.
You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, you threw off James' groove. Sorry. No, wait, I can do better than that. Sorry.
There you go.
I
The
appreciate it. I
groove.
laugh.
The groove.
Pop quiz. That fella who threw off the Emperor's Groove, who voiced him?
That was Piglet.
Yes, very good.
What was his name? I'm trying
I
to think.
don't remember
actor's
his name, but yeah, I was looking for Piglet.
Pop quiz. What's this guy's name that I can't remember?
Yeah,
7.
I knew who he meant.
Yeah.
John Fiedler.
Bless you.
Yeah.
It was you. You know, watching these stages in Tiny Rogues, I can't help but wonder if one of these days when James may have a bit, I know it's good funny joke, right? That James has a bit of extra free time. If I might entice him to be able to do another Terraria playthrough with me.
I love Terraria. I'm down.
I want to get you guys into some Streets of Rogue mayhem one of these days.
We have to do Streets of Rogue as well. But then again, Streets of Rogue 2 is about to release, isn't it?
I don't know if it's about to release, but it's coming.
Yeah.
Other thing, like Terraria 2 is supposedly going to happen eventually.
He can't stop updating Terraria 1.
I
It'll
know.
never happen.
I mean,
He
good
said he was
good
done
for
with it
him,
like 8
but-
times.
I thought that one major update was supposed to be the last like major update. It's like this is the end of the journey. It's like,
Yeah, it
but
was supposed to be,
But
and
he
then that
said
was-
this like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Lord.
A winged bow.
Ding the bow.
Shotgun's cooler.
Oh wait, no, that was the longbow. Hold on.
Huh.
Interesting.
That I mean, I'm willing to bet that they home.
They don't, but they pierce, I believe.
Oh, okay.
B Burgers just looked up Oblivion Override, and that is like Dead Cells 2.0, and I'm okay with that.
There's a Dead Cells Castlevania DLC coming, and I'm happy.
It looks so good. Again, part of the Nintendo Direct. They were on there too. I was just like, yes.
Ow.
Yes, Bun. But I was playing Full Metal Furies with Scott and Joe local. So maybe someday.
And now
Scott
they're,
and
they're
Joe
less
Loco.
local.
They are far less local.
Look, Parsec can fix that.
That is
Bun's wanting
potentially
me.
true.
Bun's wanting me to get into that, so that way, like, if she had a computer or a PC that was able to, she would probably be joining me on my streams. But she needs something just a little bit better. But she's wanting me to get into Full Metal Furies as well, so that I'd play with her.
I will say, Full Metal Furies has fantastic
The
dialogue.
snow launcher.
Oh, well, I think.
That's actually pretty good.
I think for certain Bun reasons, you might want that.
Now, if I
Kalashtar-
can find some more illegal gun parts.
Sweet.
Kalashtar, at this point, I'm just going to assume that Silk Song's never going to happen, so that one day I can actually be excited, and I can just stop being disappointed with every new direct of anything that comes out. Because I'm just going to assume we're never getting more information about Silk Song until it finally happens. It's just better on my psyche that way.
Race is on. Silk Song or Half-Life 3? Let's go. Or
Well,
Portal
I
3, or Team
mean-
Fortress 3, or Left 4 Dead 3, or...
Really,
Valve counting.
Gaiman doesn't know what 3 is.
I'm about to say, well, I feel like friggin' Silk Song's already winning that race because friggin' Half-Life 3 is just no.
Bun, which one? Is that the chocolate ghost game or whatever?
I'm sorry, what?
Haunted Chocolatier. Thank you, Leia.
Wait.
Bless you?
There's a new game coming out from the Stardew
Is that
devs.
Oh,
That's Stardew Valley-esque, but you run a chocolate shop and it's haunted by ghosts.
well, see now, hold on,
As you do.
Rainbow. The thing with Star Citizen is it's actually playable. Silk Song and Half-Life 3, no, just no.
Well, Nintendo can say what they want, Kalashtar. I will not believe Silk Song's out until I see it. I'm just going to assume that June 12th sounds like a great date until June rolls around and then it gets delayed for XYZ reasons. I'm just
Did they specifically say June 12th, 2023?
it'll be out June 12th. Which June 12th? That's a great question.
The last one.
I'll get back to you on that.
June 12th and eventually.
3120.
No, it's like, yeah, we said June 12th, 23. Not necessarily 2023, but...
When we said 2023, we actually got it backwards. It's 3202.
So if you're going for reload weapons, Rage isn't as great, precision might be good here.
Yeah, just go crit.
Oh.
Or I can just lean into the beef. Or I can just reroll.
Yeah, there's been a lot of beef today.
I might even reroll. Yeah, let's see what I can do. Berserk. When you defy death, gain 50% more attack speed and 50% more damage dealt for the rest of the room. I've never gotten that before, and that I believe you can only get once you get no pain, no gain. So.
All right.
There we go.
Murder hobo.
Empire.
Oh, I've been cursed.
Oh.
That was a very Simpsons-esque French dodge there. We've tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
Look. As soon as I learned that I can defy death, decided that I would. But then he stopped hitting me.
Alright.
What's my curse? 5% enemy health.
Oh, does anyone remember? Did we get a date on the Battle Network collection?
This year-ish sometime.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
what I'm going to lose so much productivity when that comes out, because I thought that collection was going to come out. It was going to be like Mega Man Battle Network 1, 2, and 3, but apparently it's just every Battle Network.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's so much content, and also online multiplayer. Let's go.
I was about to say online multiplayer. Huh?
Oh,
Bye,
please.
James. Bless you.
That was a good boot trick.
I know a lot of people are excited for the new Professor Layton.
Yeah.
They didn't really tell us much of anything other than a little teaser, but I know a lot of people were going nuts for that.
There may be puzzles.
One or two.
The teaser is literally just Professor. It's
Oh.
just like a picture of Professor Layton. And
Don't
that's
have a lot of
it.
dexterity.
Okay.
Well, good reason to get some now.
Pawn shop.
Hey.
Level
Yeah.
5 is back?
Yes.
Yeah, level 5 is back, man.
Are they? Tell me more.
Yeah, well, Professor Layton and the new Fantasy Life.
Oh, okay. Because I was really, unless they weren't the ones that did Dark Cloud. I could swear that they were though.
Yes, so there are people who are like, oh, with level 5 making a push, maybe we'll get more Dark Cloud, and then no,
Please,
nothing. But
please.
maybe something. Maybe if a Dark Cloud, new Dark Cloud gets announced, or even just like give me Dark Cloud 2 remake.
Yeah, it's Dark Cloud 2 remake or the original Dark Cloud. I don't care. Put it on friggin' Steam for the love of God.
Give me something.
Me love you long time.
Whoa. That'll be $5.
Yes, adding
it is time
Game
for
Boy.
more Dark Cloud, though.
It is time.
It is
But it's time for a lot of things. Give us a new Advance Wars. Give us a new Okami.
That baseball cap is fun, especially for a shotgun-y kind of thing. If I can find the Gatling gun with that baseball cap,
Do it. Take the cap.
Yeah.
Hey, look like you're from Chicago.
yeah.
Oh, they're also doing the remake of one of the Kirby games. Which one?
Oh boy.
Dreamland?
Oh, then I'm just
Return to Dreamland.
just getting hit all over the place.
It's the one with Magalore.
Bless you.
Return to Dreamland. It's a very good game, and they're apparently doing both a remake and an extra storyline.
Aha! Defy death. It got stronger than you could ever possibly imagine.
Obviously, we've got Tears of the Kingdom coming out with friggin' Matt Mercer doing Ganon. Like, that came out of nowhere.
Matt Merce. Okay, sure.
Bunny, why no helmet? Because I'm rocking this hat, this baseball cap.
As long as Matt Mercer is doing a voice that isn't his basic voice, fine.
It sounded pretty good in the trailer.
Well, because with Midnight Suns, not the playthrough of that not long ago. There's been many a discussion about Matt Mercer and his voice acting qualities.
Yeah.
When he's just doing his own voice as a voice actor, it's mediocre at best. Like, he does good voices, but his own voice, like, the best quality about the only quality about Matt Mercer's basic voice for voice acting is that it belongs to him.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that he has going for it. But like, as far as vocal quality, his basic voice isn't really good for VO. He has a lot of skill, and he does some very good voices. But when he's not doing a voice, it's kind of basic. And it throws me off. And just a...
Oh, that's a chill
thing.
blow. I was hoping to find the Gatling gun, but...
Oh, that's right. There's also a new Mickey Mouse platformer coming out that looks pretty sick.
We can try that.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't seem bad.
Disney used to make good platformers back in the day, so I'm hoping that this one's going back to the Castle of Illusion style.
Oh, Castle of Illusion was good.
Right? I forget the name of this new one, but it looks like it's in that same idea, but with like 4-player co-op, and I'm here for that.
When you said Disney and platformers, I had to think back, and I was like, wait, did they actually do? And then I remember I was like, oh yeah, I freaking played Darkwing Duck and Aladdin.
Yep. But yeah, there was a time when
that I've blacked out. I believe it's called Lion King.
Oh yeah, I beat that as a kid. I don't know how I managed that.
+5
Same.
growth permanently.
But I never want to do it again.
Have a second bonus invisibility time. Permanently doubles invincibility time after taking damage.
It's not a tuna.
So, permanently doubles invincibility time after taking damage, combined with +0.5 a second bonus to invincibility time after dash permanently.
A lot of invincibility.
Can you afford them both?
Yes.
Cold Forge.
Yes, I can.
You probably
Technically speaking, we don't know for sure, but it was very likely that was Ganon.
Oh, hold on. Let me just
Hey, Tom. No.
Sushi.
eat the fish. I wish I could also get the goldfish too, but alas.
Meh.
Blood Altar. I have more than that amount of health.
Walter?
Do it.
Also,
Be a boat.
with the Nintendo Direct, I have never played a Bayonetta game, but the new game that they announced looks
Three
so
ethereal
pretty.
Dice.
Wait, so what?
Don't know if I
Bayonetta
want
3?
the ethereal
No,
dice
they
right
are
now.
doing
Yeah,
I forget the name of it, but they're doing a Bayonetta prequel.
Oh, yeah, which looks
Oh.
absolutely nothing like a Bayonetta game.
Right, it looks nothing like a Bayonetta game. It's so pretty, but it's almost more Alice in Wonderland-esque. I mean, they even have a character called Cheshire, but
I never got to play Bayonetta 2 since they released it like only on the Nintendo console, and I didn't have that at the time. So,
yeah, released
but I-
on the
but I-
Wii, on the Wii U, right, Lee?
Yes, it was.
I did really enjoy the first Bayonetta.
Oh yeah, there's a weird like Tron visual novel.
Okay, hold on. Do you have my attention briefly?
Yeah,
I do like the Tron world, and I grew up with that being, like, among the pinnacles of sci-fi.
all right, hold on. Let me see if I can find this here. Tron Identity, is that the one?
I'm also one of the weird ones that really enjoyed the more recent Tron movie.
I haven't. I stopped playing.
Of course you haven't. It's a movie.
I know. I stopped watching movies a long time ago.
Missing out. There's some good ones out there.
Whatever. I will say though,
I get upset whenever I hear Tron because then I think Bond, and then I remember that they canceled Mega Man Legends 3.
oh
and I
yeah, damn it! Why did you have to remind me that was a thing, Lee?
because
No,
if I have to
sad.
suffer, then you have to suffer.
No.
Hey,
Give
made
it
me
time.
sad.
Give it time. There we go. Tron Identity. It is straight up going to be a Tron visual novel style.
I can see that working for the Tron universe, though.
Yeah, I can see it working.
Interesting.
Look, the first time I played through Kingdom Hearts and ran into the Tron level, I was so happy because I went in blind and didn't know it was a thing.
Interestingly enough, in The Crew 2, they actually did a Tron crossover where you could get a life cycle.
Ow.
Obviously, they announced Pikmin 4, which I know a lot of people are excited for.
It wasn't an announcement because they already announced.
Oh
it.
yeah, they'd already announced it, but they gave us a proper release date for it.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What now?
Pikmin 4, July 21st.
No. What Everest Fist is going on about? Mega Man X Troidvania?
Look up JKB Games and their Project Mega Man X Corrupted.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about Corrupted.
Oh.
It did look neat.
Bunny, how can you not like the Pikmin? They're small and adorable and make fun noises.
Yeah, but you can get them killed way too easily, I'm willing to bet.
You can get more. They're like lemmings.
Wow.
I mean, they are, though.
Well, when you put it that way.
The new Xenogears is going to have a roguelike mode?
Sorry, what? New
Yeah.
Xenogears?
I'm sorry, Xenogear. No, I'm sorry, Xenosaga. My bad. Sorry, didn't mean to get hopes up.
Look, Xenosaga is good too.
Firos, now you feel how I feel because everyone who messaged me yesterday didn't say remastered Ghost Trick. They said new Ghost Trick.
Aww.
And I was still excited to see the remastered Ghost Trick. But people said new Ghost Trick, and that's a whole different kettle of fish.
Excuse me on that one. Xenogears is supposed to be a 6-game series.
During your all's playthrough of that, James, like at the end, whenever you all were finished, James very specifically says, like, this is not something that they would really be able to make a friggin' a sequel out of, but just because of the way that it played and the way that they ended
but in
it.
the same setting and world, absolutely.
Absolutely. But
fair.
A direct sequel.
And not everyone died, so there could be some crossover.
Also fair.
Some people died repeatedly.
Well, not everyone stayed dead. Let's go there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, hold on a second. Sissel at the end there is technically dead.
Well, Lynn died how many times?
Like, I still say Missile needs his own standalone game.
I agree.
He does.
But yes, it's the Xenoblade 3 expansion DLC is going to have a full roguelike mode.
Yeah, it's like I haven't looked into the Xenoblade series much. I have heard from people. From some people that it is loosely connected to Xenogears and Xenosaga.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
It's not the same.
I know.
Not the same, but on its own, it is a good universe and a good. Game
yeah. Like I'm certainly not opposed to checking them out, but like Xenogears is one of my top 5 games of all time, and probably always will be.
That might be a fun one for us to run through on a stream at some point.
Well, I've been pushing for it.
Yeah, well, unfortunately for me, I did Vagrant Story first, and then.
Look, I've already told you that you'll have way more fun with Xenogears, and it's a game that won't cheese you at the ending.
Yeah.
That remains to be seen. I trust nothing.
I
now.
guarantee you it won't cheese you at the ending. I can easily show you how to cheese it at the ending.
I believe nothing in no one.
Well, Firos, just remember, you have your own channel now.
I know.
It's like,
and I'm actually.
I would be upset if you actually didn't do it on your channel.
Well, I'm. There's a good chance I might be starting a long play of an RPG tonight.
Which one?
I have Last Remnant prepped and ready to go.
Last Remnant.
Last Remnant's good.
It's a great game, and a lot of people have never heard of it.
I don't like the name sounds familiar. I don't remember it exactly, specifically off the top of my head.
It's a much lesser known Square title that functions in the same vein as the old Valkyrie profile as far as combat goes. With a slightly more mature story theme, similar to like FF12 being released about a decade too early kind of thing.
Yeah, I remember seeing it like briefly, and it did look like it was good.
Lee can play the racing game Monster Collection game. I don't know what game.
Avarice, that's a good list.
Yeah, they're not bad.
Chrono Trigger, Tactics, Gunslinger,
Solid list.
It is solid.
I mean, at some point, Jose and I are going to be doing Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yep.
some point in I. At some point in I. Yep.
At some point,
We can go with it.
At some point, Scott and I are going to be doing FF Tactics 1.3, and I am both excited for it and terrified of it.
I can stay out of Avalis for a little while.
Yeah, given your recent experience, I understand.
That's fair.
See, now I'm curious though. Like of the games you guys have played, what are not necessarily your top 5 favorites, but your top 5 games that you think other people should play?
Okay.
Ghost Trick would be right up there.
Ghost Trick is real good. If you are a fan of puzzly type games, I will agree Ghost Trick is definitely a should play for people.
The Room series.
That's more than one game. You have to specify.
Just the series. Like, just any one of them. If you can, play every single one of them.
I'm a big Final Fantasy fan, but I honestly don't know if I could say any one of them is a must play.
As a general, I agree with you. Speaking to an RPG fan, there are certainly numbers I would give them.
Right? Like, there's one that I'd be like, I think that if you are a fan of JRPGs, people should play 6, people should play 9. But I'm also, if you're getting into JRPGs, I honestly don't know if I'd put that high on the list. I think like Persona 4 or Persona 5, both I think beat out every Final Fantasy, if I'm being honest with myself.
They're pretty dang good.
So here's some of my top 5, and like those of you that know me, see how much this surprises you. In no particular order: Xenogears, Bastion, Witcher 3, most notably the Blood and Wine DLC, the original Contra.
Okay.
Okay. Just
And
as an
my
experience?
fifth one, yes, and my 5th one I vacillate a lot on. Sometimes it harkens back to like, play the original Doom, see where all the shit came from, or even go further, go Wolfenstein, or like check out early Command and Conquer games just to see how RTS was done right back in like the Tip Sun era.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah, Supergiant Bastion. Bastion is one of those games that it is the only game I have ever played that put me in such a mental moral dilemma. And those of you that have played it probably know the exact moment I'm talking about. I sat here staring at my screen for 15 minutes, not knowing what fucking button to push. 15 fucking mittens.
That's good.
Minutes.
Mittens.
I noticed this one and no one else said anything.
Oh, man.
Oh, the Zweihander.
So yeah, by that
I
logic,
can follow
Spiros,
logic.
then
Evers, when I said it, your text hadn't shown up yet.
I'd have to put Zelda Link to the Past on my top 5, just because for me, I think that is the most peak Zelda game that's ever Zelda'd.
I agree with that, but I don't. That would certainly be on in my top games of top lists of games I love. I don't know if that would make the cut for the top 5 of games I think other people need to play.
Okay.
It would be a contender for spot 5, but I don't think it'd be a shoo-in.
I have a lot of games over the years that I've had really strong feelings for. As far as games that I would say that other people must play, I really can't think of anything else. Like, just the Room series is the only one that I can think of, just because it's such an amazing and rich puzzle world.
Oh my
And
God.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, I saw someone mention Mass Effect earlier, and like, while I agree that style of game, it is one that like people should play. I don't know if that's their best entry into that style of game.
Definitely agree with that.
Fair.
And
I would for games I think people need to play, I would actually lean more towards Jade Empire over Mass Effect.
Okay.
Well, if we're talking about the Mass Effect games specifically, I would say just skip the mainline Mass Effect ones and just go to Andromeda. Just play Andromeda.
From what I have not played it, I know some people would probably strongly disagree on that one. I've heard very mixed reviews on Andromeda.
I enjoy Andromeda.
I enjoy Two Guys from Andromeda.
Giggity.
Well,
Oh my. Wow.
that's
So much of the controversy around Andromeda was simply because it was not Mass Effect 4. People hated it coming out the gate because they were expecting a thing that was never promised to them.
Which that's unfair.
It is unfair as hell because mechanically, Andromeda, I think, might be the best of the 4 games.
Okay.
It's a toss-up because mechanically 3 was also fantastic, but I think Andromeda actually got it better. Story-wise, I think Mass Effect 2 is the best story-wise of the entire franchise so far.
So
like,
I've
if I
got
had
a
to pick
weird
one, I think I would recommend 2.
So I've got a weird bit that will forever be a shame of mine, I guess. In that Mass Effect 2 is where I started the series. Because I was never an Xbox person,
Oh, did you go back to 1 after playing 2?
I did not.
Okay,
I
that's
have still-
probably for the best.
I have never gone back and played 1 afterwards.
1
but-
plays so differently, and it's so
Yeah.
weird trying to go back.
Well, but here's the thing. So Mass
Still a
Effect
good game, but
prides itself on the whole, your decisions matter, they make the long-term choices, etc., etc. For people who played Mass Effect 1 and then went into Mass Effect 2, there's a whole lot of nuance to the stories and choices that you make.
yes, that you will miss if you have not played 1.
Right. When the game was ported over to Sony, the first Mass Effect game on PlayStation was Mass Effect 2. And it came with this little comic book thing that you would spend 5 minutes in the start of the game basically reading through the Cliff Notes version of what happened in Mass
I
Effect
remember
1
that.
and make the big moral choices based on these half-page snippets.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my greatest shames, if for people who've played the whole trilogy, is I don't know who Rex is. I killed Rex because in the comic book,
Okay.
he just comes off as he's just being insubordinate, and you basically have to just make the decision without really getting to know the character.
Yeah, that's a bad way to enter.
That is really, really bad.
So I'm going through all of Mass Effect 2 and all of Mass Effect 3, and I'm enjoying the story, but I've got Reeve as the leader on Tuchanka, and I'm like, this guy is such an ass.
Douchebag. Yeah,
And-
so if you can put up with the very, very overwhelming lack of quality of life changes that had happened between 1 and 2, if you can go back and play 1 for the story and actually get to meet the characters, know the characters, and make your own decisions, that will vastly change how you see 2 and 3.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It will
Rex,
vastly change it.
Rex was
And-
easily one of my favorite characters in that game.
And that's exactly everyone that I talk to is like, Rex is one of the best characters. What do you mean you
He's
killed him? I'm like,
he's
I
so
don't know.
well written for what he is.
Uh-huh.
He's easily one of the best written characters in the entire Mass Effect franchise.
Yeah.
That being said, if it came right down to it, I don't know if I like Rex or Grunt more.
Grunt is
also really good. I do
Grunt
really
is
like
my
Grunt.
boy.
Now, I will say, since then, seeing more of the what all of the characters do, depending on how you split the story, I will say that the bare minimum of not having Rex, you do get some really good Eve moments in Mass Effect 3, because she puts Reeve in his place.
Oh, yes, she does. Because I've done. I don't even know how many times I've played through the whole series, but I have done a pure Paragon, a pure Renegade, and a pure Gray.
Yep.
And a lot of people I know that have played the game they always play through their first one, Paragon, and they get to like the character so much that they can't actually force themselves to play the Renegade playthrough.
I actually started Renegade, so
I
that
was
wasn't
like,
a problem for me.
I highly recommend, like, anyone that's going to play the series, play through it at least twice so you can do full Paragon and full Renegade, because so much of the story is so different in such amazing ways going the extremes. I mean, like the pure tension between like Rex and Shepard, if you go Renegade, is like the build up to the eventual confrontation is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's so well written, it's so well done, it's so well timed. And if you only play Paragon, you'll never get to experience that.
Yeah.
That is true. Now, on a honorable mention side note, I actually really liked the what's Rex's race called? I forget.
The Krogan?
Krogan, thank you. In Andromeda, the Krogan that is with you in that one. I forget his name.
But, oh goddamn, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, but he's like an old what's
something. Drex or Drex, I think.
Drex?
Something like that.
He's just an old like war veteran of like many wars.
Oh, he's over a millennia old. He's old as shit.
He's a crotchety old bastard, but there's something about him that's just lovable.
He's relatable.
There's no help, Seffi.
Sorry.
Sorry, Seth. Also, hello, Tribulus.
Tribulus.
We may have gone off on like a colossal tangent there, everybody.
It's so easy to do with friends.
What's
Is that a happy Alea or a happy baby I hear in the back?
Yes.
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 I'm okay with pretty much all of this.
Oh, I was trying to remember.
But I do want to find a grenadier if I can, just because I have the rockets.
I mean, rocket launcher is so good.
There was something that I thought of during that Lee will agree with me on. That one action RPG that everybody should play if they like action RPGs is Lost Odyssey.
Lost Odyssey is very good.
It is extremely good, and I love it.
Swing and a miss.
I mean, Vitality's not horrific.
Does it matter if I'm just, like super death-defiable? I think Demon works. In fact, you know what? Glass cannon. Just lead into
all right.
Everything. Also, this hat does like nothing for the rockets, but I didn't find what I needed to find.
I mean, they're still hitting for 12k. I feel like that's pretty okay.
Okay.
Hey, cold rockets.
Rockets.
I'll take these closer because they could.
Davey?
They were made by a man named Davey.
How's it going?
Welcome in,
Ioti?
Ioti? Lodi?
Yeah, it's either a capital I or a lowercase L.
I mean, you could just go with Verily.
Shall refer to them as Verdigris. Until I forget.
Actually,
I forgot.
I opened up that, but I think I actually like the motions better, so. Pivot.
Bye, Floofy.
I used the bomb to do this.
Fun, Floof.
See you, Floof.
Oh, Viper, apparently you and I together are now the other guy.
We're now the other guy.
Hello, the other guy.
All right, I'll get the blender. You hop in.
You first.
This is a way to get the rocket launcher to 3. I think that's fine.
It's good.
It's a lowercase L. So Lodi.
Something.
Lodi.
Or Lodi.
Haha! I was correct. No, I think I was the one that was incorrect. But I'll take the credit anyway.
You did both, so technically correct.
The best kind of correct. Requisition me a beat. I mean, Bun.
And now let's get lucky, and lucky, and lucky. I don't think it's stacked.
I guess it means you have to stay up all night.
Well, if I want to get lucky, yeah.
Well, I'm up all night for good fun, so.
I think you're gonna have to do the double hammers again.
I feel like people are just unfamiliar with the classics.
Classics.
Meh. That dex will give me an extra stamina, so why not?
James, is that a Leia that I'm hearing, or is that a YouTube video?
I think it's background TV.
Or TV?
More health after the boss. Right when you need it.
Sorry, fixed.
Fixed.
They're all good. Oh no, not happy mama and baby sounds.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever will we do?
Look, I'm fine with Happy Mama and Baby sounds. This is just that was a video that we were hearing in the background.
There could have been a happy mother and or baby in there.
There was a happy mother and baby watching.
See?
They're watching Disney Dreamlight Valley content. Also, Bun, yes, I did say hello to them. And they say, well, again, Mama says hello back, baby ate a tambourine.
How very ABBA of her.
She's flailing around a stuffed stormtrooper.
Hell yeah. It'll never hit anything, it's fine.
Just don't let her around any bats. This will be going Black Sabbath.
Darren!
This rocket launcher is taking its time.
It's not the fastest weapon.
This is the one where I wanted the grenade, and I didn't get it. Oh, and then that one I just stopped paying attention and got hit.
Okay. Got something to say for Atribulus here. Want to thank you guys for being great people and supportive always. It's been a truly scary change to me, and I hope it ends up helping me again.
I will give that the proper attention it deserves as soon as I'm done with this. Because I feel like it deserves more attention than what I'm capable of giving it right now. Oh, those extra invincibility frames. Oh, got him! I defied death one more time, and I got more health.
Yeah, glad to hear you're doing okay, Tribulus.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well done.
anytime there's big changes in life,
Purposely
it
timed
can
that
be
for
a
when you
scary
were
thing.
busy. You know, you nailed it.
Oh, that's the kind of love and care we expect from the Ultra C audience.
And yes, Lodi, it's that fight. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
Drink your victory punch.
This hat was worthless. I want the hat and the Gatling gun just once. It'd be so good. But it's fine, because now the Doppelganger
It's still
is
gonna
a
be the
copy of a
See.
knight.
Doppelgangery.
Which means that I will get, like, super armor bonuses, I believe.
Yeah. And now you'll get the Gatling gun.
super bonuses.
15% more damage per maximum
Jesus.
armor you have. And it's you
All
start
right.
with 2, so I'll allow it.
In this case, Avarice, nothing. The hat does nothing.
It's hot. She does nothing.
That can be scary, Atribulus. I'm scrolling back up and looking through stuff. That can be terrifying. I've been there, not to the same extent by any stretch of the imagination, but not a common thing that gets mentioned. But I am actually divorced myself, so it can be scary. It can be rough, but just know that you've got family and friends that care for you. You've always got strange weirdos on the internet that you need to talk to.
And they don't get
Strange
much
weirdo.
stranger or weirder than us.
I'm always up for talking because I never shut up.
You know?
You know what? I can absolutely vouch for Furos. Like
He does never shut up.
he is.
I'm sorry. It just,
My work here is done.
Okay. So I was trying to just like tell you that like Furos is absolutely someone to go to, but clearly that just got absolutely fucking derailed. So thanks, Lee.
no problem. Do my best.
But yeah, we're always here. We're always good for a distraction if that's what you need. But if you need someone to talk to, yeah,
We got talkers.
we got talkers.
Let me try that again. I
And
have,
listen,
like Furos, he's absolutely somebody that you can go to. He's a well of experience and being around a lot of people. So he he usually knows just the right thing to say.
I mean, weirdly, I also studied psychology for a while, and I get stuck is the wrong word, but I certainly get shoehorned into being like the community therapist and or HR very often. I'm weirdly good at it, and I actually don't mind it, so it's all good.
Oh. Obviously, if you're able to see a professional therapist, it's always good to do so. I think there's a bad stigma around therapy. I think more of us could stand going to therapy.
But when it comes right
you
down
can't
to
hear
it,
but I'm
I don't
raising my hand.
charge, and I'm at least partially educated.
Can't hear it, but I'm raising my hand.
But yeah, we try to keep the community as welcome and opening as you can. And yeah, it's at the very least, Tribulus, it's good to hear. It's good to hear that your relationship is still intact there. So, I see, 20 years is a very long time to be together with someone.
Even if things go well, it's a long ass time.
Correct. So, and being able to pull back and take a break and get help that you need with blessings just makes that much better. Rather than this being a gnarly break.
Interestingly enough, that you said that the Furos. I just thought about it, and I think it's this year is going to be my mom and dad's 50th anniversary.
That's up there, dude.
Yeah. They couldn't be happier with each other. I always said that I'm truly blessed in the fact that I have a family that is nothing but loving to each other.
I'm similar boat there.
For the most part, yeah, same boat.
Yeah, my parents have been together
issues,
for. Oh, sure. I mean, everyone's going to have some issues.
Yeah, the closest families still have their spats.
Of course. But yeah, my parents are the same way. They're going to be... How old am I? 35? So, yeah.
You hate it when you have to, think about it?
How old am I? Yeah. Damn it.
I did have to think about that. But yeah, so my parents have been together for 35 years now, so... They're,
Right click to... Oh, because it's a hat. Oh, gross.
What? That's a hat?
Yeah. I looked at it and I was like, it goes on the body, right?
It is called a hood, but it definitely just looks like a robe.
Well, because I feel like this used to be a body armor, and now it's a head armor.
Maybe.
It's extra confusing. It's fine.
That is a helmet, sir.
Yes, what's my age again? Perfect.
What's my age again?
Nobody likes you when you're 23. Or just an absolute jerk. I hate that song.
Yeah, that's... There are a lot of very popular songs, and if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's like, oh, wait a minute, no.
Yeah.
That's mending is what I was looking for.
This person or this situation is just not okay. Why is this a popular song?
Why is this a popular song? Because it has a good beat.
All the other kids with the pumped up
Oons,
kicks.
Look, you foster your people, I'll foster mine.
Fair.
I mean, that's probably the reason why I listen to Monster Cat most of the time. It doesn't even have lyrics.
I mean, you're bad with words, so I understand.
Shut your face.
Look, I tease because I care. We've been over this.
I know this! Otherwise, you wouldn't spend such a stupidly long amount of time with me whenever I friggin' stream.
Yeah, I gotta say, like this whole being on Twitch a couple times a day thing makes for long days. What was it? Was it Saturday? It was Saturday.
No, yeah, it was Saturday. You were like, you were with me in the morning, and then
yeah,
you
because I
streamed
was with you in the
yourself,
morning.
and
I
then you
streamed, and I
raided
was
me,
back
and
on
then you
your
streamed me
stream.
again.
You are preaching to the choir there. This is one of Lee's worst days because he's streaming now. Afterwards, we have to record, and then he's got to edit, and then he's got to upload.
Because most people who do YouTube and Twitch, they do the smart thing and they
usually
stream.
the
They
Twitch for
stream.
YouTube.
Yeah, they stream their whatever they're going to record for YouTube on Twitch, so they can double down. I don't. It's unique content, which just means I have to do twice as much.
Unique New York.
I think I saved my money, and in fact, make money.
Make money. Yeah, at Triple S, I get that, and like I grew up kind of the same way. I still more often than not keep my troubles to myself because I know how to process through them and get past it. It's just I'm not always sure how long it's gonna take.
Monkey.
But like I've always been the one that my friends go to for advice or just someone to listen or whatever. And like, which is part of the reason why I got into studying psychology when I was younger. I mean, because and a lot of that, like, part of it also stems from back from when I was a kid. Because like I was always loud and boisterous and easy to make friends with everybody. But I've also always studied people. And it's amazing how much you can tell about someone and about what they're going through in general terms without ever hearing a word from them. Because like you can see tribulation in the way they carry themselves, the way they sit, their posture, the way their eyes look, the way they look around. Like there's so much that can be seen of the struggles underneath the surface if you just know what to look for. And
It's true.
Yeah, I should
being
stay away my
someone
camera.
yeah, we can talk at
Can't
that
see
if
me
you
now.
want.
Nope.
Why do you think VTuber models became a thing?
Uh-huh. And honestly,
Yeah.
at Triple S, sometimes talking to someone that you know is safe to talk to that isn't in the situation can be the best thing for you. Like that's one of the reasons why therapy became such a big thing. Not everyone can afford some of the exorbitant prices they charge, but there are people that can do that for you, at least on a temporary basis, that aren't going to cost you in anything, that are just there to help you work through something with no ulterior motives, no framing for an ulterior motive to be there. And like, if that's something you need, take advantage of it. If people are willing to offer that, and you think it can help you, take it. You know, then this goes to all of you. And like mental health is something it's such an important thing, and so many people overlook it or undercount it, or if you're in the U.S. health system, don't believe it matters. Or sorry, soapbox.
No, you're 100% correct. I mean, so many problems stem from that, and it's a thing that we just, especially at least here in the States, it's just something that we just don't talk about.
Yeah, and it's something that everyone needs to some degree, even if it's just a matter of like, you know, every couple of months meeting up with your friends and just having a night where you talk about all the bullshit. Just like get it out, get it understood by someone.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to be on a professional level. Like you can have best friends or acquaintances that can do this for you if they are willing to do it with you.
Yep. Well, it's obviously everything's interconnected and there's more to everything, but I legitimately believe that is why, on the whole, life expectancy of men is less than life expectancy of women, because in general, at least here in the States, men are taught not to talk about that stuff to each other.
For centuries.
For centuries.
We were taught to suppress the fuck out of it.
So,
and even now, you know, like this is the most open society in some ways that, at least in this hemisphere, we've known. And you still see so many people, I mean, so many guys not being comfortable or willing to talk about what's actually plaguing them, because it simply hasn't been done.
yeah.
I mean, Sephi, that's a whole different topic, and that phrase right there is part of the problem. It's not a solution, it's not a label, it's part of the problem.
Yeah.
It's true.
But it's a piece of the whole. That's the other major problem here in the U.S.
right now, but it's a piece of the whole.
Oh, absolutely. But that's also part of another major issue here in the U.S. is just that so many problems are tied to other problems, and nobody is willing to put in the hard work to fix anything. They like to look at the one piece and be like, oh, we need to deal with X, but it's like we can't touch X without also doing Y. But nobody wants to do X and Y together.
Yeah, because we've gotten to the point that people will do what they can to categorize something into a box they can throw it in and then ignore the box.
Right.
It's like, this box is a problem, this box is the whole problem. That's never how it works, but that's how it's treated.
Oh, yeah. Or rather, not treated.
Yeah.
I don't remember which playthrough it was, but James, I remember at one of your all's videos where you talked about if you or someone you know is suffering from depression, get that shit checked out.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if there wasn't prior context to this conversation, I would think that this was an intervention.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm fine, man.
Damon, you're not wrong, but you need to look at that. That's simply a toxic community. None of what they do has anything to do with classic masculinity in any way, shape, or form. They're just toxic people.
Right.
They're con artists. They're users and abusers. That's like it gets labeled that because it's convenient, not because it's accurate.
I feel like I could still do better.
You can do better.
You better try harder.
Exactly, Avarice.
So many bombs.
That is an additional entire separate issue, Avarice. You are absolutely correct that there are a lot of medical professionals who look at their patients as sheets of paper rather than as people.
Or as paychecks.
Or as paychecks, yeah. Which is a whole separate issue. You know, one of my favorite webcomic artists is practically on his deathbed at this point, just because the U.S. medical system has failed him so drastically.
Well, because it was profitized, and it's so much more lucrative to treat than cure.
Mm-hmm.
It's unfortunate. I know that, like, it may not necessarily be a good analogy, but it's almost like friggin' mechanics with car work. There's gonna be mechanics out there that will get the car or whatever like going again, but they don't really fix the problem. So you have to go back to them, and you know it's just more money in their pockets, more money in their pockets.
This might be a little bit too on the nose, but with a lot of modern cars, they even have like things where it's like you're not allowed to fix it. You have to bring it back to us to fix it.
You have to bring it back.
That combined with planned
obsolescence. The warranty
and obsolescence. Yep. I mean, look at Apple with the you're not allowed to fix your own phone. But and again, continuing with the deeper problems. There are a lot of medical professionals out there, for example, who legitimately truly have good intentions, but they're taught the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we get this, deeply ingrained generational stuff where it's like you have, doctors or mechanics or whoever who are politicians who are getting in with these ideas of I want to help fix things, but they're being taught to treat the symptoms rather than the causes.
Well, and in some cases, there are laws now in place that you're not allowed to treat the cause. You have to deal with the symptoms.
Correct, yeah.
I mean, it's becoming such a goddamn quagmire of political bullshit and profit mongering that, like, at this point, I don't know that the system in place can be fixed. I think it has to be burned down and started again.
That's a whole thing where I've always had a theory that the larger a society gets, just the harder it is for it to function.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a tribe, or, you know, maybe tribe's not the right word, but, you know, a small community, that community can govern itself and help everyone involved really, really easily. But you get to the point where we're at here and just, you know, capitalism works in small doses, but it's just getting worse and worse the bigger we get.
And it goes further than that. I mean, because every civilization in our history, the more powerful, the more advanced, the more comfortable they get, the more they start turning towards decadence, which leads to their own extinction. Look at the Ottomans, look at Byzantium, look at Rome. Yeah. Anyone that gets too big and too successful collapses upon itself of its own making. And you can look at certain societies in the world right now and see it happening in real time.
Also, side note here, Lee.
Yes.
So we did it again.
Sevi wanted to know if you're okay, if you're good.
No, I'm fine. It's just everyone's talking.
People are just like, we came here for Lee content. Why are we not getting Lee?
Yeah, sorry. Hey, look, we got a bunch of people in chat, and everybody seems to be having a good time.
Again, there's that whole tangent thing I was talking about before.
Oh yeah, Rome had good roads. Yes, that's true.
See, he went for the funny. I went for the on the nose. What's the difference? Timing mostly. They're done. We're still doing it.
Yeah. So that's part of why I like this community so much. Is we can sit here and just be silly and just be goofy, but we can also have serious conversations when they need to happen.
And like societally, more of those conversations need to happen.
Yes.
The reason, like, them not happening is part of the reason why we're in this goddamn mess now. Anyway.
Yeah.
Look at gestures vaguely at the last 7 years.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another big piece of that, at least here in the U.S., is that we are in a society and a time where we are a global community.
Yep.
And so many countries refuse to operate that way. You know, love him, hate him, whatever. Here in the States, our previous president was so much about doing things for America. It's like, that's, even if it really truly had good intentions, which I'm not getting into that right now, even if that really had true good intentions, you can't, in 2023, ignore how other countries and how other people are doing in other countries just because they're not us.
It's Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
It was Oktoberfest.
Melee damage. Ow. And maybe a better weapon. Berserker axes actually.
A better weapon, please. Yes.
Not bad.
You know.
Get to hucking.
Yeah.
Go for it. Huck a chuck.
Just that shotgun that I didn't mean to buy in the first place.
Also, you know what? You are correct, Bunny.
It's two-handed though, so I lose my armor. Is that
Bunny
worth it?
is American?
Might still be worth it.
It is. South American.
South American. So why do we have such a claim on that word?
I honestly don't know. I think it's just because it ends with the United States of America, and people are for whatever reason they just shortened it down to the last one.
I mean, that's the basic nomenclature for it, honestly. It's just simply because it's in the name.
Merca.
America.
still on the fence about this. I think I want the armor, but my weapons aren't amazing either. It's just like, eh.
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 I'm a drink beer about it.
Understandable.
And then get back to
Meat.
swinging.
Beer and meat. I could go for a good steak. Still hungry.
As it turns out.
Or in my dad's case, it'd be beer and pizza.
There you go.
Is it a meat pizza?
That's not to say that
pizza.
that's not to say that he's an alcoholic and he always eats pizza. No, that's not the. It's just I remember one specific time when they went with me to Rap Patterson. He was craving a beer and pizza because it was just something he used to do like way back in the day. So okay, that's cool.
So much meat.
Life cat has been reachieved. Repeat, life cat has been reachieved.
Conquer all cinders. Anything less seems too easy. I've done it once. I got it under my belt. Oh, now petrified armor up. That's what I'm looking for.
Also, avarice. Yes, gotta hug the child. That's honestly, that's one of the rough. I say rough thing. One of the scary things being a father now and looking at everything and going, oh boy. All I can hope to do is the best I can for her.
World be crazy, yo.
Try to set her up the best I can and hope the world doesn't implode before she gets to take part of it.
You hear that? He's trying to set her up. That's Jimmy.
Nah, that's
Jimmy.
Jimmy's job.
It's the setup.
Look, the hope is that society doesn't collapse. The hope is that we can find a solution before then. But look, history is not kind.
History is not kind. This concludes James's TED Talk.
Thanks, Dad.
Jimmy Ted Fist.
We just need the channel to make all the money. We'll buy an island in the middle of nowhere.
Absolutely, I'll quartermaster the shit out of that place. Let's go.
Let's go.
Look, man, you have to keep quartermastering my friggin' backyard.
I'm working on it.
Go back to a small society.
Bootrick, that was Blast from the Past, I believe was the name of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, hot chocolate.
Yeah, blast from the past.
Surge, that's a great mentality, and it's one that I share.
I want hot chocolate.
Ultra Caribbean Island.
So in a brief stint as a freelance SEO writer, I did a lot of coverage on the Canary Islands. Let's go with Ultra Canary Island.
Ultra Canary?
Yeah.
I like it.
Look, all I know is
Yes,
that...
Zeffy, 100%. I think that Travis and Laura are doing a fantastic job on their kid, and they also have the money to make things a little bit better.
They have money
Unfortunately,
to make things.
we live in a society where, unfortunately, money does control too much. All right, I'm not getting on another tangent. I'm not getting on another rant. That's enough for now.
He's learning. It's crappy, but it's body armor. I've been looking for it all my life.
Hey, yeah, armor is armor.
And honestly, this is worth more than the Pyromancer coat. Give me something else.
We have to be able to talk in order to make. We can't fix it if we don't talk about it being broken.
Well, and the more open conversations that can be fostered now, the more accepted it'll be, the easier it'll be later on, because there will be more people willing to do it.
Correct.
This is the trickle that starts the landslide.
Correct.
And it can it's not always going to be when it's planned. It usually won't be in a place where it's completely appropriate. But when they happen, let them happen. You know,
Well, it depends on what trickle you're talking about, because if it's just gonna happen, it's in an inappropriate place, then, you know, maybe you should work on that.
Euros, as you were saying that,
I was gonna
for
say
some reason-
depends, but it's a diaper joke and I can't do it.
Like, as you were saying that, all I could think of was friggin' from Gurren Lagann, wow, wow, fight the power.
It's not inherently wrong though.
I know.
You know what, Tribulus, you're right. I'll get that karaoke stream going soon. And then I will convince Lee to sing at some point.
Yes, I'm here for this.
I will figure it out.
Copious amount of alcohol.
If that's what I gotta, if that's what I gotta do.
Sake right now. Let's go.
I mean, even then, I'm not sure that would work. I'm just saying that
I don't know. It's pretty potent sake. Let's warm some shit up.
Lee, you and I have had little silly sing-song moments in videos before. We just got to do more of those. That's all. No pressure.
I've been part of a few sing-song moments while he's streaming.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's just go full dive in it. We'll get the maid outfits. We'll do a karaoke maid stream.
Oh
Well,
God!
It's $37.50.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's only one way that's gonna happen.
We have a price tag for that. I want to get one half off.
The price. There's a whole other streaming service for.
Also the no, I'm kidding.
Well, we haven't talked about that pricing structure yet. I can make one up if you want. How much is your dignity worth?
I think about $2,500. I think was the price.
I was about to say $2,500 apparently.
People are getting bonked, rightfully so.
I was just like, now everybody gets bonked. She just wants to pull out a planet-sized hammer and just bonk the entire planet.
Oh, God, I'm trying to think of the last time I actually did karaoke that wasn't just like New Year's at our restaurant. I think it might have been Florida.
I'm so sorry.
No, it was fine. I was just at a really awesome gay bar with my girlfriend and a bunch of her friends, and I had to show these beach bums how the Hollis Northmen do it.
I was just mostly saying sorry because of Florida.
I mean, yeah, it's her.
You know, as you said how the Northmen do it, I just suddenly pictured a Viking doing karaoke.
Not quite. I was still more of a higher baritone back then. I even remember what song I did.
Yeah.
Fastball the Way.
I think about the only song that I would probably be willing to karaoke would be friggin'
I'll do it.
Don't Stop Believing.
Well,
Only because I sung
hold
that
on to
song
that feeling.
so many times on trips up to the friggin' right path.
5 minutes before Viper just busts into West Virginia. Mountain Mama.
Take me home, country road.
I need to take
country road, etc.
I need to take a pause over at YouTube because I'm struggling to remember the song.
Oh,
Which song?
speaking of YouTube, I don't. Did I miss it? Did Bunny tell me something specific that needs to happen?
It's possible she got distracted by bonking people.
Or long tangents of things.
Nope, she just admitted. She's just like, nope, she forgot. That's all there is to it.
Yes, Fastball the Way, good song.
Very good song.
Needed to.
Fun one to karaoke, actually.
Couldn't remember it by title, but then I was like, oh yeah, that one. Yes.
The last actual karaoke I did
It's okay, Bunny. I remember.
Through the Valley by Sean James and shit.
Actually, I think I can technically find
Something
very specifically. I wonder if it's even here.
You know, Lee. If you want to do the karaoke and get out of doing the karaoke, I know a game that you could play.
If you want to do the karaoke and get out of the karaoke, those are contradictory statements.
No, they may make sense.
Will it?
There's one game where you can do karaoke without having to do karaoke.
If you say Trombone Hero, I'm leaving.
No.
Okay.
Yakuza.
That doesn't count.
Do you do karaoke in the game?
Yeah, but Lee doesn't sing karaoke. It's not the same.
Again, it's doing karaoke without doing karaoke. It makes sense.
It's not though.
I'll take the shield bash. That's fine.
Yeah.
Robin Williams is best genie.
I will say that as good as Robin Williams was, I love Robin Williams. I want to make sure that, yes, other genies will never be Robin Williams.
All right.
But
Game.
Wow.
Well, and that's fine. The gentleman who is the genie on Broadway right now
He's not bad.
is very good.
Or, you know, you could just...
So the troupe that's been doing it on Broadway,
His name is also James.
they toured not long ago,
hmm
like last December. My sister, as a present for my youngest niece, got box seats to that show, and they actually got to meet the cast.
Nice.
My niece actually got to sing a little bit with the genie.
Oh,
She was so happy.
Oh.
I mean, it does help that we are I think the #1 preferred caterer for the Performing Arts Center where they did the show. And as part of that package, and every 3 months we get an entire box balcony to ourselves if we want it, kind of thing.
yeah.
It's a good deal.
I've been to exactly one, like, theatery show, and that was Rain Candy with
Yep.
Adam Savage and Michael from Vsauce.
Adam Savage.
Yep.
Of Mythbusters fame.
Huh.
And that was a really cool show.
I think the last actual play I was at was Macbeth at the Guthrie in the Twin Cities.
The one and only show that I've been to, and it was in New York City, was Les Miserables.
I was sad too because they were doing Macbeth, and then the next month they were doing Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead, but they were already sold out, so we couldn't get tickets to go see the second one. I was so sad. Very interesting first date though. That was an interesting day.
Yeah, that could be it. I can see that being an interesting first
Macbeth
date.
for a first date.
That's bombable, Lee.
Oh,
See you, Stevie. I'm numb.
I'm a bombable Lee.
Bubble.
Nope.
It's
Well,
like,
you know
I
what?
took a
I'll
look and I decided,
I'll pick it up to sell later potentially.
Oh yeah.
Zark, it is okay to say Macbeth as long as you're not on stage.
Yes.
Or if you are actively.
The curse is only
performing
if you're in the play or on the stage where the play is being performed.
it. Right.
Since I'm on my couch, we're good.
Right.
Oh, a moonshine greatsword.
Moonshine.
It doesn't scale that well with strength, of which I have a lot.
What's the other one that scales with then? Yeah.
It's the best one here.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, as far as scaling for yourself, it doesn't really go that well.
Soul Seller. Dang.
The last stage thing that I saw, we actually been slack. Was the last stage thing that we saw just on the boat? Yeah. We took a Disney cruise for
Also,
basically for Valentine's Day last year. So there were a couple of shows on the boat that were both very, very good. And then before that was we saw Anastasia on stage.
it worked out.
up in Hartford.
Oh, worth it.
That gamble never works.
Very good.
Oh, what the? Nightbot's being dumb.
Yeah. Autocorrect
Oh.
made it look like a leg.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you get hammered again at Tribalist, I'll remove it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, now I can take 6 drinks if I want.
Yeah, get drunk.
Or I can save some to upgrade this, but am I going to use this or am I going to use this? If I use this, do I enchant it?
I think your scaling with the axe, I think, is still better.
Oh, it's
you're
definitely
scaling with the
better.
axes.
Also,
I mean,
by
is
far
your
away
shield
better.
bash going off with the Moonshine Greatsword?
No, because it's two-handed. Oh, that's an excellent point.
Yeah, fuck that. Axe it is.
There you go.
Oh, and I got a legendary enchantment. All right,
Oh, wow.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that seems all right.
Cool.
And then I will drink myself stupid.
Yeah. Time for karaoke, guys.
Here we go.
Hey,
We'll be opening up with Backstreet Boys.
Everybody.
Oh, God.
That was the
Bingo.
craziest surround sound because I also heard it from the couch behind me.
and
I appreciate you, Alea.
and that's the quality you can look forward to.
now, see, I did the opposite. He went, everybody, and I just went, no.
Oh my God, we're back again. Don't tempt me. I will sing those boy bands.
He'll do it. I've seen it happen.
That's not a threat. It's a promise.
Exactly. Am I original? Oh, the baby's not into it. Okay.
Maybe
That's
put it
because
into
your daughter
that
has
right
good
quick.
Harshest critic.
I know. Actually, baby's just in baby jail. That's why she's not happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get it.
Oh.
Mommy needed to sit down for a minute, so she put her in jail, and then baby was not happy about that.
Fight the power, Bronwyn.
Come here, Mommy. I love the internet where your problem is.
Row, fight the power.
Put her in front of the microphone. She immediately was not interested in saying things anymore.
She,
Look,
she no longer had a
At
problem.
least she didn't put it in her mouth.
Give her a minute.
That's
She has
also
so many
fair.
teeth coming in.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's teething with like 4 teeth at the same time.
Oh God, we went through that with Melly. I am sorry.
We have discovered that this child does not do things in stages. Everything that she's learning bit by bit has just been light switches. She didn't learn to walk. She went from crawling to running. She didn't learn to feed herself. She went from needing to be fed to picking up forks. Like,
You know, we'll have to compare stories sometime because my nephew went from crawling to climbing bookcases.
yeah.
I'm wondering which is the worst of the two.
We finally brought her out of a crib and put her in like a little day bed, and she learned to climb into the bed, grab her pillow and blanket on her own, and just went to sleep and slept solidly
Nice.
the first night we had that bed in there. And it's like,
Never again.
how?
So I have a question, and I don't know if anyone knows the answer.
I can make one up. What do you got?
Yes.
Perfect.
I have focus. Infusion effects are permanent, and I have all of the
Yes.
infusions.
If you remove it now,
starts
you
the
will
timer
keep-
at 10.
It starts the
Yeah.
timer at 10. Okay, that's
Yes.
that's what I wanted to know.
That's
Wait,
what
I was gonna say, do it in the next room to make sure, because isn't this the boss room 11?
No, the boss room is 10.
Oh yeah, you don't have that cinder on. You're right. Yeah, you should be good.
So we're fully expecting for this child that she's not going to have a first word. She's going to go from
It's
not
her
talking
career.
to full conversations.
She's not gonna go to elementary. She's gonna go straight to college.
She's
Gonna
not
go
gonna.
from
She.
Preschool to partner in a law firm.
I mean, are there any steps between there?
It's the youngest,
lot of bullshittery.
the youngest surgeon ever.
She's not gonna just go dad dad. She's gonna be like dad want up, and I'm gonna be like, what? How?
No, she's just gonna be like, father.
Dad, let's talk about the proletariat.
You're a murder lord mistake here.
Paw Patrol?
I can just imagine her like in a there's a in a surgery room, and then the surgeon is literally just like a baby with like the thing over her face, and then she's like, "Bid me."
Take care, Tribulus.
A bear pelt. That's not armor.
Hey, Tribulus.
I thought you could only get that from the bear. Doesn't take it easy, Tribulus.
Bear pelt?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
not?
different from the bear hat, isn't it?
No, it's the
the
helmet.
same thing?
It's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the bear event is just it's just a guaranteed like you're getting this.
Yeah, let's grab you.
Hey.
And you know what? I'll grab you.
Look up there. Lee has a lot of health and a lot of armor. Holy crap. He's a thick boy.
And a fair bit of hair.
Yeah, one or two of them.
There you go.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree.
It permanently increases damage dealt by 10%, but lowers your damage by 10% at far range.
Bun is
Well,
going
that's just
berserk.
bonus.
Just donks.
Because at close range it's boosted, at long range it's neutral.
Neutral. Yeah, Bun is going crazy over the fact that Ultra Child is now like up in the mic.
Yeah, she's close enough to say hello.
Also, why am I holding on to you?
I mean, and with her track record, she'll go from being second chair today to having her own streaming channel in a week.
All right. I gotta protect her from the internet at least a little bit.
I get that. It was just joke.
I know.
He's joking, kitty. Funny joke.
Funny joke.
All right. Death.
If that is your so-called anyways. Before you know it, she'll have her own Twitch channel. She'll have more followers.
Subs than us.
Really how it goes.
I mean, there are children YouTube channels out there with an absurd number of subscribers.
Yeah.
With this Ryan or whatever his name is.
Oh.
I've been headbutt by a child.
That's a thing to say.
Not the first, not the last.
Oh yeah.
Probably not even the last today. I gotta say though, after with the amount of kids I've helped raise in my life, I'll take that over having one spit up in my open mouth any day.
Oh.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Any day of the week.
Why would you bring that up with people around, dude?
Look, I had to live through it. People didn't understand my pain.
Shit, I didn't even know about it. Fuck.
Maybe you really needed to know that more than anything.
No, I didn't, in fact.
Misery loves company. Welcome in.
My name's not Misery.
It is now.
Ta-da!
You did it, and I don't think you got hit a single time.
I got hit once at the end.
Oh, okay. This is just because the thing repaired. That's why it looks like you didn't get hit. Drink your victory punch.
Delicious.
We did it.
Bleh.
I am in misery.
Reese's Puffs,
Yeah.
Reese's Puffs.
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Oh my god.
Help.
I ain't singing the third part of that.
I was gonna say,
because
no,
Buzz is there.
What is
Someone else can
happening?
take the third part.
Shit, don't look
You
at
got
me.
Lee to sing. Look, that's the best. Like, I do little clips, but I don't do like any serious singing because I tried serious singing once and Scott ruined my entire life.
He
So-
will do if there's like old like commercial jingles, he'll absolutely do those.
Speed run.
What we're saying is that we need to get our own Shmoyo-ho.
Yeah.
We need someone
bless
to
you.
just like remix Lee's stuff into a song.
So, what does double pyromancer do for you?
I forgot to look because I was just like, I'm gonna go fast.
Fast.
Let's see, 200%
damn.
more burn damage.
All right.
Dang.
Oh, hey, look, a bear.
It's a bird.
Care about your Uncle Bear Man?
It was like, no.
Look, you got a good head on your shoulders. I'm just gonna.
And now it's on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Karaoke. Jingles only. I don't know. He might be a bit too busy to do karaoke.
I figured Phoenix, but it's always, polite to make sure.
Nobody around here is gonna get that because I think I'm the only one that watches his channel.
People around here watch channels.
No music degree here, Sephi, but I did sing competitively for about 7 years.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Through my entire high school career, I did solo and small group competitions.
Nice.
Qualified for state 1 year, just couldn't afford to go.
I've only competed in fighting game tournaments and math.
I was also in an after-school choir that did competition stuff. Apparently, it's my claim to fame that one time I almost died during a performance. I didn't think I was that close to the edge of the stage.
What?
Everyone else has said that I basically Wile E. Coyote'd the stage.
You're fine until
Which
you
I wouldn't put that past me. I just didn't think I was that close. Everybody else was like, he's about to fall.
It's gonna fall.
You're almost a
That
former
was
James.
That was a separate
He'll
piece.
only fall if you point it out to him.
My other claim to fame was I was in a community musical. We were doing a performance of the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which sounds a lot more boring than the show actually is. It's actually one of my favorite stage plays. And the character that I was playing is a little bit of a space cadet.
So typecasting?
Yeah, a little bit.
Sorry.
But I had a moment where early in the show, there's a moment where all of us are like leaning in close so we can hear something, and I fall off. My character falls off the bleachers, and he hops back up and he's like, "I fell." It's just a dumb thing that the character does. Later on in the show, had a moment where coming back after the end of a bit, I tripped and face planted hard on the stage.
Ow.
And it was like an audible crack.
He just takes his acting very seriously.
And I instinctively, in a perfect world, I couldn't have done this if I wanted to. But just the instinct kick in, I popped back up, jumped into my seat, stared blankly, and went, "I fell again." And you could feel the tension in the room go from, "Oh God, is he okay?" to, "You son of a bitch!"
You son of a bitch.
And afterwards, the other cast members were just like, I've never almost broken characters so hard.
You broke them.
I broke them.
It'll break you. Also, hey, Sog Romeo.
How's it going, Zach Romeo? I don't really want either of these because I don't want to upgrade this, and I don't want melee fighting stuff.
That's right.
I guess I'm just gonna walk through. Good day, sir.
I don't have any claims to fame. At least not like, I don't know, like high school stuff. I don't have any claims to fame.
I mean, none of these particularly made us famous. They are just
Yeah.
humorous anecdotes.
Yes, there you go.
Funny.
What did Bebe do? Bebe found a butter knife that I forgot was there.
Oh dear.
What have you got there? A knife! No!
I like to
Look.
imagine that's exactly what happened.
You're not gonna go the way of Kara. You put that thing down.
Oh, jeez.
Prism staff.
Thankfully, it was just a butter knife, but still, I wouldn't look past it.
James didn't do the genocide run, and neither will you. James, I can just imagine it now. Whenever she gets old enough to play games, you're gonna find her playing Undertale, and she's gonna be on the genocide run, and it's gonna be hysterical. It's gonna be hysterical.
Oh, I'm gonna have to be that dad of Dad. I'm stuck on this part. No!
It's like, wait, why are you fighting Sans? No! We're not supposed to be taking on Undyne.
10% increased damage per potion effect on you. But my pyromancer coat gives me more fire damage. I want to do fire damage.
Is Ultra maybe taking levels in Rogue? I mean, maybe. My next D&D character is going to be a Rogue Barbarian multi-class. Because Reckless Attack grants Sneak Attack. And that's cool.
And that's cool.
Oktoberfest.
But it's February.
Oktoberfest.
Money.
Bun says look at Spammy. I go into Spammy and the first thing I see is Bun pointing a gun at someone.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
No, that's
Her new favorite gift.
That's just an advanced bomb. Also dog.
Oh, and then that same gift later on.
Well.
Oh.
And then a lot of people talking about Lola Bunny, which is very different.
Oh.
A key. I will use it immediately.
Here. Accurately.
Blacksmith whetstone. I doubt I'm going to have a melee weapon to go to force, but I don't also have a weapon I want to use it on right now either, so yeah.
You know, see Grog.
I don't think that's gonna work, but I love the gumption of that particular character.
Yeah. I love that gumption. No, I'm just gonna have one that's just... I'm literally using the rogue for the sneak attack. And I'm just be like, reckless attack, I have advantage, therefore this counts as sneak attack, despite the fact that I am in your face.
You can make it happen in Skyrim. You can make it happen.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, but I'm gonna be sneaky about it. Also, here, hold this.
I have so
Yeah,
many
like-
different
Like the
characters that I
take
really
aim
love.
from Tasha's also gives advantage, but like a rogue doing a sneak attack from take aim, that makes sense. I could see that being a thing. You just go long range and snipe from the bushes. That's cool. I like the idea of a barbarian being like, I'm sneak attacking in your face,
In your face.
very
That-
loudly.
That falls into the case of active stealth. No one can
Yeah.
notice if you leave no one alive to notice.
Exactly.
We've had this conversation before.
That's how I play Deus Ex games.
The best way to end a war is to kill everybody involved.
I'm gonna keep looking at these magic weapons, and I'm gonna keep being disappointed in them.
That checks out.
And yes, Bootrick, that's the orc rogue who uses intimidation for stealth. The you know see grok.
Also works in the Warhammer universe.
Speaking of orcs, you all were having conversation at one point. I can't remember when it was. Having a conversation about the Horde war chief,
Yeah.
and who would be a good war chief. Hell, if they didn't kill him off, I would say Broxigar.
Correct.
Cause,
Yeah.
Because that was the most badass orc I ever read about.
That is correct. He is probably the best orc. Oh well, him or Thrall. They're both good.
Look, you gotta use his correct. You gotta use his correct name. It's Goel.
Well, look, he goes by Thrall.
I know,
I
I
respect his
know.
decision.
I know. Yes.
Don't
yes.
dead name.
Levis!
So Bun basically wants to know, can you do an ice knight in D&D? I'm sure there's a way.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, there must be a way.
It would require some cross-classing, but easily.
I mean, the first time that I heard about friggin' Divinity Original Sin 2, and the kind of stuff that you can do with that, I was just like, I'm gonna make myself an undead knight who's also a geomancer.
Oh, and see, I went full on War Mage. Vacuous War Mage.
Ow.
It was fun. I could lock on an entire battlefield and hit them for absurd amounts of damage with my giant two-handed axe. Also, no one got to cast spells around me because I was a dick.
Magic Barbarian is technically weird, but depending on how you do it, you could have a Barbarian that is focused in, like, the intimidation. So you could be like a Sorcerer Barbarian and just be like, Charisma is my highest stat.
There's also just a subclass of Barbarians, like the Wild Magic Barbarian, where it's just... you have so much magic that you go crazy.
Muscle Mage. I cast Fist!
You heard the Barbarian that goes around thinking they're a mage, but all they're really doing is hitting someone with a frying pan? He just runs around being like, I cast iron!
Iron. Well, yeah. Game on you, James.
James, I'm torn between being proud of you for that joke and utterly hating it, and I'm not sure which way I want to go more.
Like I said,
Dragon's
shame
breath is a
on you,
fire
James.
thing.
Get it. Uh-oh. I hear LA yelling no about something. And James is going, oh boy.
Okay.
Orb.
We can work with that.
We're gonna have to get the cat
good.
a covered litter box. And we'll just leave it at that.
I see where the uh-oh came from.
Tavern?
Yeah.
Golden die. Instead of that, let's just make some money.
Make some noise.
Let's enchant this, because why not? Oh, it's violent.
Nice.
And then we'll just, buy a drink to take the edge off.
Maybe sick of their adult oppressors. Help, I'm being oppressed.
I immediately dislike the phrase poop hockey. Hey, thank you for bringing that into my life, Sarcolius.
I'll grab the static blows. I want to get the extra, like, dot stuff, but I don't want to blow all my rerolls either.
That's fun.
Oh, that's fair.
Grab the bombs, because they're slightly more important keys, I think. I'm gonna use that last key on a magic stash because I can use all kinds of stuff. Boop. Spider summon tome. That's
Get some spiders.
Fire spiders, Scott's favorite.
For friendos. Whee!
yeah. Not fiery enough for the fire club.
Aww.
No, that's fair.
I'll grab boots though. Mainly because I literally can't go in the other door.
You know, this staff seems pretty okay.
Got him.
And you know, it works.
Burn. Okay, and then I got shrine boots.
Fire.
Oh, things are happening in chat right now, and I don't know.
I think we might need to put an end to that.
It might be-
Oh no!
Seffi, I'm gonna go ahead and say stop. Mostly because Bond has requested it to come to an end, so I'm gonna put an end to this now.
Look, it's a
Oh,
it's a story that happened.
I could have pooped. I could have pooped.
Why did you? It's the lead. You're not helping the situation.
I could have bombed more efficiently, but everyone's talking about poop, so I said poop. It's on
Oh
the
my
record
God,
now.
dude.
If ever
Everyone,
calling it into it is fine. Just make sure you
You
what.
just freaking dishonored everything what I just now said. Thanks, Lee. Appreciate it. God damn it, Nappa.
do my best.
I appreciate you, Lee.
Look, bun, if anything else, I tried, okay?
Pawn shop. Again, I still don't have keys, but I like money and I like inventory space.
If you use word Deca.
Yeah, you know what? I want fire equipment.
Hold on. Now give him more Deca.
Actually, before you leave, does the bear helmet do anything for you?
No. Well, it's 3 base damage per strength, so yes, it actually does.
Oh, okay.
But
Actually-
I will want something better eventually.
I don't know, like, considering how often this hits, that might be worth keeping.
But this weapon doesn't scale off of strength, I don't think. Yeah.
Speaking of magic and Deca, if I can, I've actually considered streaming a playthrough of Bullet Witch. That's a good game.
Well, I mean, which bullet are you going to stream, though?
Scorching Staff is a weak weapon, but it's also fire.
Yours is way better than that.
Yeah.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Yeah, which bullet are you going to stream?
I said Bullet Wish, you fool.
Yeah, which bullet? I mean, I assume that means you have multiple bullets to pick from.
Shut your face.
That blood chest isn't a blood chest at all.
Seems sus. Check it out.
I said that. I don't think that's on Steam.
1 intelligence growth for 10 rooms. Grants 10% increased magic damage while in inventory. And then another zinc 1 intelligence for 10 rooms.
Oh, it is.
Huh.
Effect does not stack. Okay, good.
Yeah, I would wait to pop the first one until you see your first int.
Exactly. I'm gonna go for accessory here.
Sweet. That's my wish list. That's in time.
Add what? I missed something.
Bullet Witch.
I mean, isn't that just like dollar store Bayonetta?
Oh, hey.
I mean, Bullet Witch came long before
Melee
Bayonetta.
damage.
It's your favorite. Something to sell.
I'm gonna just keep using my keys as I get them. I think that's gonna be the new strat.
That shark got obliterated. Close range with this weapon is no joke.
10% increased bonus damage from mana. I like that better than Delvin Boots.
Better boots, you say? What do you have? Oh, no candy.
It's almost like fish don't like fire.
I mean, the fish I eat love fire. Well, sushi does.
Yeah.
It depends on the fish and the application. Sometimes they're great with fire, sometimes they don't need it.
Uh-huh.
Yellow. Double yellow.
Wait a minute. What do you mean double YOLO?
So can you mind them?
Yeah, I'll find it.
Wouldn't that just be Yolt?
That's Yolt.
Daniel, I didn't say anything about water. I said fish. Just fish in general.
What do you call a fish with no eye?
I'm poisoned. That's what I call
Yololo? That's from Age of Empires. No.
it.
Oh.
Holy staff.
No, I'm not gonna pick any of them. Oh, wait a minute, hold on.
Oh God.
Antidote potion.
There you go.
No, Xandril, I'm not talking about what the fish are in. I'm talking about the fish themselves. They generally, if you could ask a fish if it likes to be cooked, it's gonna probably say no.
No, it's probably gonna say like
it's
blub
gonna
blub
say
blub
blub.
because yeah.
That too.
Anyway, thanks, sir. Let's go.
There's an intelligence. Take my zinc.
There's no intelligence.
Must be in the
here.
game, but certainly not in the conversation.
I was about to
Hold on.
say. Well, I just said that. I was like, there's no intelligence here.
Man,
I
was
have a heart.
I have no idea.
Well,
Mm,
oh, I'm gonna go this way in the hopes that it's a fancy blacksmith. It's not. It never is. I've only seen it once.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
ground beef.
No, lean beef. Cow with
Oh,
no
dear.
legs is green beef.
Call a mammoth, no arms and no legs in the ocean.
Bob?
What?
Yep.
What? What is going on right now?
Range attack, armor, critical hit. No, I'm good.
Overclock turrets, Leviathan.
Yeah, I'll go over here.
Yeah, that could be good. We eventually got out of the deep comments, or the deep conversations for now, Zeffy.
Right into dumb.
Oh,
Right in the tongue, which is the best way
Everyone's
to do
comfort
it.
zone.
poison dot damage. That's the wrong dot damage.
Yeah, Ambrosia, though.
Who wants calamari?
Ooh,
Yes, please.
yeah.
I prefer deep fried in slab or strip form, not ribs. They will also take rings.
Calamari, maybe some smoke, maybe just sushi in general.
I'm in. Let's go.
Let's go.
Can we? Can we just? I want.
I got about 40 bucks on the appetite. Let's go Dutch.
Oh, I have about $4 at the moment.
I have a
So sushi happy hour used to be a thing.
Oh yes, it worked! I was like, he's about to die. I ran out of dashes. I just gotta outrun him.
main.
Well played.
It works.
Now it's just sushi's sad hour.
I mean, in a way, Zephyr's right because the place that I used to go that had sushi happy hour didn't survive the panorama.
Aw,
I know, and they were one of the best sushi places I'd ever been to.
I've already used the revive. That's not good.
I've never actually had takoyaki, but that is on my list of
But
must tries.
I'm gonna actually go for the shrine.
Oh god, now I just want to go through a pile of red snapper. Let's go.
Oh
I
yes,
know.
They left me some red snapper.
man, we're gonna have to like just have an ultra cuisine night. Just
Oops.
Look, I will warn you. I am a dangerous person to get talking about food.
I mean,
He is.
that's not a bad thing.
He is a cook.
But I'm
He is-
also a
he-
cook, and
he
we
is
have
just-
a family restaurant
He
that I
is
help
just
on
a
occasion.
straight up cook.
Nice. I've never done it professionally, but I can cook.
I
I know that
see. I
Jan
can't even
can
say
cook.
that. I don't cook for service in the restaurant, but I get roped in to help with catering prep quite often.
Sure,
when I'm out
sure.
there.
That's, I mean,
I've done that once for a wedding. I got roped into helping with catering.
I've talked to Furos about this before, and the
I'd
way
do
that
that
he
again.
talks about food and some of the stuff that he's had before, I was like, dude, I would love for you to be able to cook for me sometime.
Weirdly enough, the last catering help I got roped into was making 170
Sad.
Parmesan cups for a hoity-toity wedding.
Obvious door is obvious. Oh, you have no keys.
Yeah, I have no keys. That's why I was like sad.
I mean, if we ever could get the time and the money, we'll be like, look, we're gonna go to this restaurant. Anyone that wants to show up, show up. We're gonna have a friggin' GoPro and we're gonna stream it or record it or
That
something.
would be fun. Problem is, you
And
guys
just-
live over 1,000 miles away from me.
Well, look, we'll plan it. We'll plan ahead.
I'm trying to be in like North Carolina or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas in April. If you can
Well,
get
I'll
up
be in.
there.
I'll be in. I should be in West Virginia at the end of April. I have to go
So
officiate a wedding.
It's close-ish.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
certainly closer than now.
At that point, we'll actually all four of us will be somewhat close to each other.
I'm still debating if I can do it because we're gonna spend a lot of money on vacation in March, so I gotta see what I have left for time and money after that. But I'm down. We'll figure it out.
Now, assuming that whenever you're talking about this thing, you're probably going to be wanting to go to, like, I don't know, smaller established restaurants like mom and pop places, and not like big chains.
I prefer those, but it depends on what it is. But I need opinions on something.
Oh, I have those.
Because and I'm gonna need this because Alea and I went out the other day, doing like shopping. I forget what we were actually after, but
Baby stuff.
I had to turn the car around to drive by a restaurant a second time because I read the sign. There's absolutely no way that I read that correctly. I need to turn around and reread this. Because the restaurant was Atlanta Hibachi and Sushi. Sorry, Atlantic Hibachi and Sushi. American and Mexican restaurant.
You had me in the first half.
Well, I think any part of that could be just fine. But just Hibachi and Sushi, American and Mexican restaurant.
Look,
Some of these things ain't like the others.
Knowing as much as I do about Mexican cuisine, I can see Mexican hibachi actually working very well.
A Mexican hibachi, I think, could be great.
It could be fucking amazing, honestly.
I don't know
hey,
about
Laborio, I have an
Mexican
idea.
sushi.
China Taco Express is all I gotta say.
Okay, so Mexican sushi has a place because think coastal resorts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not nearly as popular, but they do it there. And it's definitely different than what you think of normal sushi, but it's quite good.
Because when this place opens, we have to find out. But
Yeah, I'm curious. Weirdly, the biggest question I have:
oh boy.
do they have sushi involving nopales?
Oh, ooh, interesting.
If they
Yeah,
do,
that'll give me
you
another
should
heart.
try that.
Yeah. I
If
can
they
see that.
don't, you give them a bad review and yell at them for making a horrible display.
No.
You gonna make it, Lee?
No.
Nope.
No, I
Nope.
Oh, nope.
Womp.
Yeah, that is the
Womp,
last run.
womp. Or as Tiny Tina would say, sad trombone.
Sad trombone. Oh, look, that just means I gotta do it again some other time.
And yes, Seffy Doodle, I have watched all of the Joe Craps guides because they're very good.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's it for the day stream. It's 2 o'clock, and I tripped at the
Had a
finish
good
line.
couple of runs, man.
Yeah, I had a
That's
good
good,
couple of
though.
runs.
Now you just gotta keep going with this character until you
until I
finish
get
it.
all the wins. Yeah.
Well, I think you only need one more.
Is it only one?
Does it say anywhere?
You've
Oh, yeah, it'll
you've
say
got
how many
9
deaths.
Megadeth wins.
So yeah, I'm getting there. So there we go. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. New video will be out in 3 minutes.
Can't wait that long.
Go give that one a look. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.